Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. A warm welcome to all you guys. I'm just inviting all the people to the stream. Hold on for a second while I'm doing this. How is the bed family doing, guys? Everybody, people joining in the stream. How's your trading journey going on so far? Yeah, let's begin. I'm just waiting for the audiences to join in. Guys, we've missed out. You all have missed out actually on a very important thing yesterday. I don't know if you were able to watch the stream yesterday, you missed out on great opportunities. So I'm just waiting for the people to join in. We've had some amazing sniper entries yesterday, some good planning that we did, some good strategies we made up. So how is the trading journey going on, Zbit family? Come on. Can I have some people joining in? Meanwhile, I'll just set up the thing. Can I have some people joining in? Okay. I'm just waiting for the users to join in. Guys, anybody wants to tell me how has it been going so far? Yesterday was a great day. Like we planned some entries yesterday. Were you guys able to take trade along with me when I was telling you to take a trade? I'm just still waiting for the people to join. Come on, India, Indonesia, Nigeria, Malaysia, Eritrea, all the countries that are part of these streams, can I request some audiences to join in? Okay. Guys, were you able to take in the entries yesterday when I gave you the buy or sell position? Were you able to take the trade? How is the crypto journey going on so far for all the people? Come on, guys, whoever is joining, I want you guys to drop in the comments saying how has it been? 328065. Any basically comments that you would like to share? How has your crypto journey going on so far? Let's make this session an interactive session, guys. I want you guys to talk to me when you enter into the market while I'm actually taking you through the market ups and downs and all the things that you're possibly supposed to know about spot, futures, and all the things related to crypto markets. Can I request some audience, intervention, audience, participation? All right. The market basically is sitting at Bitcoin at 92,291. Bitcoin seems to be performing positive, like 2.27% today. Ethereum at 3,238, positive by 1.46%. BNB 885, it's also positive by 2.2%. Solana at 5.68%. That's great. It's at $138.47. XRP 2.0403. It's also positive by 1.64%. Looks like the overall crypto market is positive today. So just by looking at the positivity, are we planning for a buy entry? Let's not just get into that all over, and we'll analyze that in depth about it, so that we can come to a conclusion what opportunity lies with us today. So my dear all, the fear and greed index basically still standing out at still standing at 29. The fear and greed index is standing at 29. The market capitalization, 3.14 trillion US dollars, volume at 133.74 billion. So the overall coin market cap, numbers are just speaking for themselves. Bitcoin dominance, as usual, is sitting at 58.7%. Ethereum sitting at 12.5. It looks like Ethereum's dominance is slightly growing day by day, like because of its global adoption for sure. And other than that, not just that, there's so much about Ethereum that keeps happening. Like we keep getting so much news about Ethereum everywhere, like about the upgrades, the partnerships, the network, adoptions, and all of that. So many things that keep coming in picture. So I think Ethereum is obviously going hand in hand, and Bitcoin, as usual, is sitting at 58.7. So overall coin market cap index, let's have a look at it. I'm waiting for the audiences to still join in. Meanwhile, while I'm taking you through the analysis about the markets, 45775, welcome to the stream. Guys, you mind leaving out in the comments your names and just leaving out a little comment. How is your trading journey going? Is it profitable? Is it in loss? Where exactly are you stuck? You mind sharing that with me, because that can help us basically connect with each other. The more you share your stories, the more you're going to talk to me, is more we are going to get connected, and we're going to discuss about your trading strategies. I'm sure you guys are joining in these streams for a reason. It's just not for vain. So talk to me as much as you can, so that you can share all your possible details, and then we can together plan out how you should be taking things forward. So guys, I really request each one of you to basically share all that. And if you want me to handhold you, help you, and in terms of basically help you in every which way, please feel free to use the deposit function. I'm going to show you where the deposit function is. The deposit function is right here. To all the people who don't know this function, let's just say Zbit is here. So we have the live function, sorry, the deposit function here. Okay, I have to log into the platform, I guess. I've been logged out. Hold on for a second, guys. While I'm doing that, my system has got logged out. I'll show you guys where it is. Oh, just a sec. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about the interruption. What is happening here? Okay, I am not able to access to my account. Give me a second. Am I able to log into the platform? Let me try. Guys, when you're coming live, you must be seeing the deposit button on the right hand screen, right? On the right side. Can you use that button to deposit funds? Because that unlocks benefits for all you guys. Oh, just a sec. Wait. Sorry, guys. There's a. Anyways, that's okay. While I'm actually, all I was trying to show you is that on the right hand side, the deposit function, you see that there is, like, when I go live, there is a deposit button on the right hand screen. And I want you guys to use that so that you can make use of the deposit function and start trading along with me. All right. So let me just see if I have some. Okay. Guys, while that is getting sorted out, all I request is if you guys want me to help you, handhold you, guide you in every which way, look into your personal portfolios and also come a strategy for you, all for your own self, then you have to get in touch with me by basically depositing funds, which you see there is a button on the screen that is deposit function on the live stream function, and use that to deposit. Get in touch with me through Telegram by sending me a screenshot, and I will help you definitely. And let's begin the day. Yesterday was an amazing day where we had some sniper entries. There was a good, amount of information that was like validating for all of us. So we were able to take some good buy sell entries yesterday. I don't know how many of you would have followed the stream and was able to take a trade alongside with me. I'm sure you guys must be sitting at some profits right now, right away. Past 2-3 days has been like really beautiful, where I was able to get you guys some kind of good entries out there. So today we're starting another day. It's a request. You guys want me to give you any entries, you have to basically get in touch with me by depositing funds. Use the deposit function. All right, so now what's happening? Are there any positive let's before we start on the day, how do we start and how do we basically pick up the range or anything? Yesterday I have anyways taken you through all that information. Now again I'm going to repeat it. So we are going to see step by step how we begin the day with taking entries out here. Basically, maybe some of the information is going to be repetitive, some of the things are going to be more or less same or similar, because the idea is like we are going to look into the similar kind of things. It's about the steps that we need to follow every day when we are taking trades. So before I actually want to begin the day, I see that all of them are positive. But looking at that positive, the green color, numbers out there, do I really have any buying opportunity today, or do I have something to do with selling? That is something that we will determine looking at the overall primary catalysts that are going to impact the market. So when I say the catalyst that impacts the market, it is both present and in coming near future. What is there that can actually overall impact the markets, that can actually change the way we look at the markets? So our decisions are going to be primarily based on the way we take our trades. Primarily depends on present and the future conditions. So let's see what are the other, like, maybe things surrounding us that can impact the market. Just hold on for a second. I'm so sorry. Oh, Zohib, I can see you live. I'm so happy to see you back. Now I remember your ID also, Zohib, 205636, I think. um just a sec, guys. All right, guys. I think there are some issues, anyways, with the account that I am. So basically, we are going to see this. So I'm so sorry that I'm putting you guys. Basically, there's some kind of confusion that's going on. I have some restriction towards my account that I'm not able to use. So some things that I wanted to show you on the application, I'm not able to. Any which ways, we'll use this screen to kind of look at the things that I am supposed to. But I wanted to use this account to trade. But seems like there is some kind of issue happening on that front. Any which ways, let's continue. So what we do for the day is basically, hmm, 2 seconds. Guys, I'm sorry, just hold on for a second. Okay. Guys, oh my God, so much the background actually. I'm so. crazily getting this thing mad about it. Okay. Yeah, my demo account, what I use basically for trading, kind of actually has some kind of issue is happening on that front. I'm not able to use it. It shows that it's being frozen. I wanted to show you guys some things on it. That's fine. I think today we'll have to do without it, but that's okay. We are going to continue the session even if it's not going that well. So it's very much okay. Let's see if it says the same thing. Oh, it's saying the same thing. Okay, like fine. So first things first, let's begin. So how are we going to start our futures trading journey? Um, it's a simple thing, guys. If you any of you has got any kind of questions in the stream, you guys can send your questions in the stream asking about any particular thing that you would like me to cover, because I am going to keep the session any which way is very generic, and all the things that we talk about on the day-to-day basis, we will continue talking about it. Okay, today we will also look something into something called as NVT ratio. Now, why do I want to talk about this is because um, yesterday as I was telling you, there is a way where you can pick up the day range and you can decide on where to buy and where to sell. That is very important. Like, if you know from which range to which range it is moving, that's where you will pick up the support and resistances and then start trading in one of the directions. Other way is also to make sure that some days are there where basically your market is not moving that great. So, like, either it's moving great or it's not moving great, but sometimes like you're indecisive about whether you should take a buy trade, you should take a sell trade. So there is a way that you can actually find out, and what we call it as a PE ratio in the stock market industry is something called as basically NVT ratio, which stands for network value to transaction ratio, which basically determines the market capitalization and daily on-chain transaction volume that it considers. So that will help us understanding where the current current scenario for the Ethereum is standing, which means with the transaction value and the market capitalization, we kind of get to know if Ethereum is either overpriced or underpriced or fair priced. And basis that we can decide, this is also one of the parameters where you can decide how to whether you should take a trade or not. Now what I do is, now you can see that there is three, it's showing as the market capitalization is showing as 390 billion. So I'm going to calculate that. How am I going to do that? I'll show you. Every second the number is changing, so let's keep this simple. Okay, I'm not taking the points here, so I'm going to divide. This is the market capitalization of Ethereum. Okay, first I'll write some notes on the screen so that you guys can read this, because this notes will help you in terms of understanding what I'm trying to do here. Okay, let me just put a text. Where is my text? Where is my text? Yeah, here is my text. Let me write. NVT ratio also stands for it's called the network value to transaction ratio. So basically it helps you determine market capitalization divided by your volume transaction. Like, it's a on-chain transaction volume. Okay, this is what it means. Okay, this is how we do it. Now, what do you basically, hi, my dear post 65810, hi, welcome. Guys, any question, please feel free to shoot out in the, in the comment section. Please feel free to do so. Okay, here's the thing. So NVT market capitalization divided by on-chain volume transaction. This is what exactly I have done. I have taken the market capitalization here, and I'm not now going to take the volume. So volume that I can see here is 24.05 billion. So that is about, I'm going to divide this by 24092. Okay, it's changing every now and then, so that's okay. 407785. This is what the number is. So my NVT ratio is standing at 16. Now looking at this, you must be thinking, what is this? What is she calculating? So I'll tell you, NVT has a parameter where basically, wait, I'll go to this chart and write it. It's a bit difficult to write over there. So I'll write here. So NVT, as I told you, is nothing but PE ratio that we know. Market capitalization divided by total transaction volume. This is in USD terms, you know it. Now there is a parameter that if NVT is somewhere between 0 to 50, sorry, not 0 to 50, 0 to 20, then there is second parameter which is 20 to 50, and 50, sorry, third one is 50 to 70. 0 to 20 means it's undervalued. 20 to 50 means it's fair valued. And then we have 50 to 70, which is overvalued. Okay, now what do you mean by all of this? Must be again thinking कि ये है क्या actually? मैं आपको थोड़ा सा और इसको simplified वे में बोलूँ तो जो हमने market capitalization को transaction volume से divide किया उससे basically what we are trying to find out here is कि यहाँ पर अगर हम जिस समय पे buy या sell करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं तो इथीरियम का जो करंट प्राइस है वो बेसिकली ऑन लाइक इज इट बेसिकली अंडर वैल्यू फेयर वैल्यू या ओवर वैल्यू क्योंकि अगर वो फेयर वैल्यू होता है तो यानी आप फेयर वैल्यू के कहीं पे भी नीचे लेवल पे आप अपनी बाइंग पोजीशन लगा सकते हैं अगर अंडर वैल्यूड है तो वो तो मतलब आप बाई कर ही सकते हैं क्योंकि वो बहुत चीप आपको मिल रहा है मैं सिंपल भाषा में समझा रहा हूँ फेयर वैल्यू का भी मतलब वही है कि मतलब जितना उसका वर्थ है वो उतने में वो सेल हो रहा है और दूसरा ओवर वैल्यू मतलब बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपेंसिव बिक रहा है यानी उसकी रियल में औकात या उसकी रियल में वर्थ उतनी नहीं है लेकिन वो उतनी ज्यादा लेवल पे बिक रहा है तो आई थिंक इन हिंदी अभी आपको ये तो क्लियर समझ में आ गया इन इंग्लिश आई विल बी ट्रांसलेटिंग जस्ट अ सेकंड okay so if we what we are trying to talk here is that like if network is looking overheated speculative or it is in bubble zone on-chain activity is low or you know it is often seen as before big correction so if nvt is high which is like it is like 50 to 70 or something then it is basically indicating that price is already at its high so sometimes like maybe when you see that ethereum once you know a few days ago reached 4973 as its all-time high and you must be wondering at that point in time should I still go buy in this current situation or should I go sell and you were not sure of what exactly you want to do so in that scenario this nvt plays a major role why we want to know about nvt is because that will help us understand is the price expensive which is like overvalued is nothing but it's an expensive price that we're talking about okay while we do draw support and resistances every day to determine our range for the day, I told you how to calculate it and how to go about with it. The other way is also to see if for the day, you know, whether the price today is expensive or is it basically like cheap. Okay, undervalued means it's cheap. Let me write it here. Cheap or discounted. Let me write here. This is another way to kind of take a trade. And then this is fair valued means this is moderate. And you can say it's like in the range bound kind. It's like sideways thing, you can say. Okay. And this one is like expensive. Or you can say it is also expensive, or you can say premium. Okay. So you might have noticed me, sometimes I'm using the smart money concepts indicator on the charts, and you must have seen this smart money concept basically points out towards the premium and the discount zones very clearly. So I always tell you that, guys, this is where you can, in the discount zone, you can always take a buy trade, and in the premium zones, you can always take a sell trade. So that also are like indicators are anyways part and parcel of our daily trading. If you want to, completely depend on indicators, also you can do it. But because they are man-made tools, I don't totally tell you guys to kind of go and take trades in using just the indicators, because there are so many permutation combinations that you need to use, and you have to basically validate your transactions. Like whatever transaction you're going to take, you're going to validate it for various times, and each one of them has to confirm and say yes, the kind of decision you're going to make now, like you're going to take a sell trade or you're going to take a buy trade, is like valid, because there are ample reasons to tell that yes, what we're doing is correct. It's not just based on one indicator, or it's just not based on one condition that we move and take a trade. We have to see at least 2-3 things are telling us the same thing. They have to tell the same story. Yani, um, your moving average should justify why. If you're taking a buy trade, your moving average should justify, your RSI should justify, your DMI should justify. And at the same time, when you look at the bigger market structure, that everything, all of that should justify. That's when you are ready to take any buy trade or a sell trade. So NBT basically plays a significant role. When it is basically 20 to 50, it's like almost a neutral zone. It's a healthy bullish zone that we're talking about. And when we are talking about 50 to 100, it's like a neutral zone. 100 to 200, it's overvalued zone. 200 plus means bubble territory, weak fundamental. So you have to determine what is the current situation. NVT, just a sec, I'll tell you. So when you see practically, Abhi, like we did put this in the formula, right? So this one is sitting in the first zone. So it is basically sitting in the undervalued zone. Okay. So NVT below 50 to 70. Okay. If it is below 50 to 70, it does mean that it is a strong buy zone. And if it is a 70 to 150, it is basically a neutral healthy zone. And if it is 150 to 200, basically it's an overvalued zone. So you can either determine basis this, or basically you can determine. Hold on for a second, please. Okay. Basis this, you can take your like decision today. Is it looking possibly like positive or negative, and then take a trade alongside. Today we determined it that it is yes, it is ranging in the, what is the thing, 16.2, right? So it is basically in the undervalued zone, which means we have a we found that it is cheaper today. It's not basically like overvalued or fair valued or anything. So in undervalued condition, basically we have a buy opportunity here. So Let's move on. I'm going to come back to a few things later on to explain it much better. I think that this might be coming as a little confusion. Let's just begin the day as usual. What we do, we come towards this session. We go for a 5 minutes time frame. We change certain things on the moving averages. As usual, I'm going to basically pick up some. I'm going to change some settings here. So the settings I'm changing is 50. 200. Today has been a little disturbing day actually. Something's not really going that well. That's going. All right. So we have it here, 50 and 200 moving average as usual as I have, done this. So you can see on the 5 minutes chart, both of them are actually sitting above the price, which means on shorter time frame, price has come down in the downtrend. Okay, I'm going to draw my vertical line and my let me first clean the drawings which I did yesterday so that we can draw all the new lines today. Okay, let's draw our support resistance first. That's the first thing that we do. This is our resistance, and this is where our support is sitting. So here is the day close and the day high. Zohib, आपने कल ट्रेड लिया था क्या? Have you taken the trade yesterday? Were you able to take, or I know after I just went out offline, I think मैंने फिर market I really didn't watch, and you also didn't get in touch with me. I thought you were going to message me. So hey, were you able to do it? Were you able to find out any entry there? Okay, okay, no issues. Let's see today because we're going to be live 4 hours. If we are able to find any opportunity, we will take a trade. Okay, keep your deposit ready, keep your money ready. So if I am finding some good sniper entry, a perfect entry to enter into the market, we can basically use that to enter, and we can see where the opportunity lies. Okay, so let's see here. My support is sitting at 3271 and my resistance is sitting at 3186. So basically how much of a range it is? 3186 minus 3271. 85. So it's not a very great market today. It's just moving about 85 points in a day. It's a very what do I say? It's a very small range market today. So now within this 85 points only, we will have to try, in fact, to make profit within this 85 points. Now, uh, with this 85 points, is it still possible for us to take a trade or not? Let's first calculate a position. A position size is very important. So I'm going to take your amount only, Zohaib. Zohaib has $108, which he told me yesterday. With same 5x leverage only, I'm going to decide. So my buy is at 3186, for example. This is hypothetical example. Are we able to make profits or not? We are trying to see. Then we'll try to look for where to put the where to put our buy and sell position, that we will allocate it. But we are just trying to see when the market is just moving about 85 points, how are we able to fit our size over there, the size of the position that we're trying to take, and with that leverage that we're trying to do, are we able to make a profit or not? Let's see. So 3186 is what I bought it at. So I'm able to buy like 0.169 contracts of Ethereum, which means I'm going to sell it at 3271. I'm going to sell it at 3271. So I am investing 500 and what was the investment amount? 540, right? 540, yeah. 540 is what I have invested, and I am able to get around $14 out of this. But this is too ambitious number that I'm trying to keep. I'm putting a support here, and I am basically taking out a profit and resistance, which is just to see within this range that I am able to take a trade or not. Yes, I'm able to take a trade, which means Let me just plot this on the chart. I'm not still giving any position hold. This is just to speculate. This is just to speculate, like whatever we are trying to, do for the day. We are just trying to speculate here. So this is almost like, it's almost like 4.5. 1 is to 4.5 is what we are trying to aim. But do we normally, when the market is not moving about that great, do we actually keep the risk to reward as 1 is to 4? Then the answer is, of course, no. I normally like to keep it as 1 is to 2 when the market is not moving that great, 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3, and just get done with it. Sometimes I try to lower it depending on if even if the market is basically coming down, which means like the buyers are not getting so strong, then or the sellers are not getting strong, I try to lower my risk to reward basis the conditions that are going on changing. So while I keep my target when I am basically trying to plot it as 1 is to 2 or 1 is to 3, but sometimes depending on like after a couple of minutes or hours, if the condition is changing, then I do enhance or decrease or things like that. I make some changes here and there. So this is kind of, we're talking about 1 is to 4.5, but however, I'm not saying that if you take an entry point at 3186, your exit, your stop loss shouldn't be 3166. Of course, it has to be not more than 3176, like 3176 or 3172 for that matter, because we don't want to risk like $5-10. $5-10 is the max that we can risk. And what we will be aiming for will be, if we are risking $5, we are going to aim for $10 as the profit. And if we are risking $10, we'll aim for $20 as the profit. So we are going to double up the profit and take in that manner. So that is totally up to you guys what you want to do here. So this is about 1 is to 4.5 is what we're trying to aim. And if I try to measure this on the charts with the scale, let me see how much does it measure? It's like 2.65% market. This is on the charts, it is showing us 2.65% of the market. All right, so we got this information. Now let's see the conditions. Okay, today, assuming that the market is moving only about 85 points up and down, okay, we are going to plan our day, plan our trade as per that only. We are not overdoing things. Agar मैंने range एक मालूम कर लिया, other than that, you can always go and do the kind of calculations yesterday we did. You can also do that as well to determine how overall the day can look like, depending on the 5 days average and things like that. You can also do that way of trading. That also can give you some significant point here and there, like somewhere in between you will get an entry point. But let's analyze the present conditions. So my 50 moving average, basically 50 candle moving average, is basically sitting on price almost. It's not either up, not below, it's just sitting on it. 200 also is sitting somewhere there only. Now let's move to the 60 minutes and see. So 50 is basically above price, and 200 is basically below price. When we are looking at bigger time frames, we are almost looking at the bigger moving average also. So don't confuse yourself. I'm going to remove 50 moving average so that you guys don't get confused. Remember that 200 moving average is below price, means the uptrend is still on, like the uptrend is still continuing. You can see it here clearly. Like since so many days, price is above the 200 moving average. This 200 moving average is the this yellow line that you see here. Okay, so this is where it is, and this is exactly where the price is sitting. So it's above that for sure on the 60 minutes time frame. 4 hours basically is showing even the same similar situation, which means price is in uptrend. Now what does it mean? It means we do have a buying opportunity. But just by looking at the moving average, do we make that decision? Then the answer is definitely no. Yes, today market is positive. You can see it's like 2.13% it is what it is running at. And if you remember, yesterday when I was giving you the ranges also, if it is going negative, to what range it can go, and positive it goes, and what it range. I think more or less somewhere it has reached to those levels only. And here we are going to remove the 50 moving average for now, and I will be determining few other things that are very important for me. On shorter time frame, I can see it's basically below the moving average. So there's a small pullback here for sure. So we don't have any opportunity that we can see. Oh, what is this? What is this happening? Is there a broken link or something? See this? Oh my God, what is happening here? This candle is here and then this new candle is forming here. What is happening here? Is there? अरे भूत आ गया क्या यहाँ पर? क्या हो रहा है? हो क्या रहा है? Okay, let me just put other indicators here. So I'm going to put my DMI and my RSI here. मैं buying or selling को determine करना चाहती हूँ कि whether my buyers are strong or my sellers are strong. Okay, so looking at my smaller time frames, I can see buyers on this chart is strong. बट मेरा RSI 58 पे बैठा है, तो बहुत ज्यादा अभी ओवरबॉट वाली कंडीशन आ गई है. तो यहाँ से मोस्टली पीपल स्टार्ट टेकिंग exits here, which is like they start taking short trades here. 208906, hi my dear, hi, welcome to the stream. Guys, are you finding any use, whatever we are discussing, are you guys finding something like useful out here? Please, अगर comments में आप लोग बताएंगे ना, तो it will be like good for me to understand कि what we are discussing is making some sense to you guys. देखो 60 मिनट्स पे आई कैन सी के बोथ बायर्स एंड सेलर्स 1 घंटे के चार्ट पे मतलब दोनों भी इक्विवेलेंट बैठे, ऑलमोस्ट ऑन पार बैठे हैं बायर्स एंड सेलर्स, यानी कंसोलिडेट हो रहा है 1 घंटे के चार्ट पे. और अगर आप RSI को देखो तो RSI भी 50 न्यूट्रल जोन के आसपास बैठा है, यानी वो कंसोलिडेशन जोन में ही बैठा है फिलहाल. तो यहाँ पर अभी जब तक कोई प्रॉपर ब्रेकआउट नहीं आएगा तो हमारे लिए कोई एंट्री पॉइंट नहीं बनती है. एंट्री पॉइंट तभी बनेगी जब बेसिकली या तो वो यहाँ से वो ऊपर की तरफ निकल जाए तो हमारे लिए कोई एंट्री पॉइंट बनेगी, या फिर कंप्लीटली डाउन हो जाए तो हमारे लिए एक एंट्री पॉइंट बनेगी. पर 1 आवर के चार्ट पे अभी कोई ऐसी इंडिकेशन नजर नहीं आ रही है. 4 आवर्स के चार्ट पे थोड़ा सा देखते हैं. So 4 hours chart is clearly showing के buyers control में है and the basically the weak up like sellers are becoming strong in this sense. But जो overall trend चल रहा है, it's an uptrend on the 4 hours chart. So that is definitely showing that के it's like very slightly it is strong. I wouldn't say like very strong. It's slightly strong and it's sitting above neutral zone for sure. So here now, if the price moves past the 50 neutral zone and it starts moving towards 70 or something on the RSI, then we will have a short entry that we can plan over there. But because that short entry will be for the pullback that we are planning. But there again, there is one clause that you need to remember is that because it's in uptrend on 4 hours and in 60 minutes, but in 5 minutes it might be in a downtrend. So you'll have to keep your stop losses or your take profits and everything very tight, because this pullback will not stay for longer period of time. So we have very limited time in which we have to plan our entry and exit. So we have to make sure that within that zone only we are doing that. Okay, so let's see, 50 and above is where we are sitting currently. So if it's going stronger here, like in the 5 minute chart, let's have a look. Yeah, if you want to plan your buy entry here on the basically for this 5 minutes chart, you can, because see you have this price moving above the moving average. I'm going to add one more indicator here. एक बार मैं VWAP लगा लेती हूँ. Let me see if my VWAP is also supporting. It's a good point of entry, guys. I think we can plan our buy entry from here. Let's plan our buy entry here. पर ये कितने लेवल तक रुकेगा, ये एक चीज ध्यान में रखें गाइस. ये ऊपर तो जा रहा है, लेकिन ये कितने टाइम तक इसको सस्टेन कर पाएगा और बायर्स कितनी देर तक इसको होल्ड कर पाएंगे और कितने लंबे समय तक इसको रोक पाएंगे. नोबडी कैन से लाइक, अगर ये 1:2 पे हम यहाँ पे करते हैं तो हमारी एग्जिट बनती है 3256 पे, एंट्री बनती है 3241 पे. और जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पर स्विंग हाई हमारा जो हम लोग अगर रेजिस्टेंस से हम रेजिस्टेंस तक हमारा टारगेट रख सकते हैं, लेकिन रेजिस्टेंस तक हम रखेंगे नहीं, बिकॉज दैट्स अ 1:4. वी मे ट्राई टू एग्जिट इट एट 1:2 ओनली. जोहेब, अगर आपने एंट्री बनानी हो तो यू कैन टेक अ ट्रेड हियर. 50-50 यहाँ की पॉसिबिलिटी है, क्योंकि देखो मैं आपको रीजन देती हूँ कि वाई यू शुड बी टेकिंग अ बाय ट्रेड हियर इज बिकॉज मूविंग एवरेज के ऊपर है, वीवैप के भी ऑलमोस्ट ऊपर है, तो यहाँ पर प्राइस शॉर्ट टर्म में लाइक स्ट्रॉन्ग होते हुए नजर आ रहा है. बायर्स आर इन कंट्रोल, मतलब ज्यादा डिफरेंस तो है नहीं बायर्स और सेलर्स के बीच में बेसिकली, बट इट्स गेटिंग stronger here. 4 hours and 60 minutes के chart पे भी buyers are strong and it's in the uptrend we saw. So in that scenario also buying का ही signal बनता है. दूसरा आप देख सकते हो कि RSI पे वो 50 के above है. अगर ये ना बेसिकली 30 के बिलो होता ना, तो ये तो इतनी बेहतरीन परफेक्ट स्नाइपर एंट्री होती कि आपको इतना ज्यादा रूम और इतना ज्यादा स्पेस मिल जाता अपना मार्जिन सेट करने के लिए. पर बहरहाल वो सिनेरियो नहीं है, ये 50 के ऊपर पहुंच गया है, क्योंकि what happens at sometimes is like when price reaches till 60 or 70, the sellers try to take that profits from there. तो थोड़े माइनर पुलबैक्स आएंगे, तो पुलबैक्स को वेट करते हुए at this point in time, if you want to plan your entry where you can keep your entry point at 3241 and exit it at 3271, but I'm not telling you to keep the resistance level as your target. You can lower it a little more, like maybe 1:2 is here somewhere. I'll show you. 1:2 is 3256. So with your $108, Zoheb, I'm talking to you only, okay? Because you didn't take the trade yesterday also. 108 into 5, 540. आपने एंट्री बनाई divided by 3 to 4. You were able to get 0.16 contracts and you exited at 3256. So here you are getting close to $2.4 का आपको यहाँ पे प्रॉफिट बनेगा. अगर इसको आपको और थोड़ा सा एनहांस करना हो तो लाइक आई सेड कि इसको अगर आपको रेजिस्टेंस तक आपने अपना टारगेट रखना हो, which also you can do, which is 3271. So if I'm going to copy this, let me see. But ये जो इतना बड़ा जो टारगेट आप अगर रखोगे, you're trying to keep this target, you have to basically make sure के buyers at that point in time become strong, तभी आप अपना exit वहां पर प्लान करना. Otherwise there's no point. Even if you plan your exit at 3,271, that is where you're going to get around $4.9 as profit. Yani you're going to basically after fees and everything, you'll be maybe left out with something close to 4.5 or something, shayad 4.5 or $4. So if you're happy with that, then you can put your trade over there and you can start trading over there. Yesterday also you missed out on that opportunity. Yesterday was a very good opportunity and you guys really didn't look into it. So I want you guys to do this for me. Don't miss out on the opportunity, guys. Whatever you're getting, you have to be happy about it, okay? So, yeah. User 63888. Guys, good morning. Hi, my dears. Hi, everyone. Hi. Are you guys following what we are discussing here? 333735 and we have 205636 845358. All you guys, anybody has got any questions and whatever we are discussing, are you guys able to understand what we are doing here? Ask me any questions if you like. Yes, my dear, 33735. Guys, you have to keep your stop losses and your take profits very strict and tight, and you have to trade in a way where basically you're not overdoing things. I want you guys to be very you have to be very focused in terms of how you are actually trading. So don't miss out on the opportunity, don't miss out on any of the things. So any questions for me, guys? And please feel free to send questions in the stream and I will answer to all your questions. And make sure you use the deposit button that you see it on the screen to deposit funds while I'm live so that you get the chance to talk to me and discuss your portfolios and discuss your trading strategies. Guys, since yesterday, like past 4 5 days, we've missed great amount of opportunities, which means you have missed out on some really good numbers there where you could have taken a trade along with me, but unfortunately you guys didn't do that and you missed out from the lowest profit that I can say is like from $12 to close to 120 was the capacity that you could have actually achieved, like depending on how much amount you're also investing in the kind of size and position that you're taking. So the minimum to maximum that opportunity that you guys have lost is what I'm telling you. So please don't miss out on those opportunities, and whatever comes your way for the day, you have to plan it and take a trade and see for yourself. I know some of you are starting out just in the industry, some of you are just very new to it and don't know how to go about. Please feel free to ask any questions, silliest of the things also it's fine, and we can definitely together carve out a thing for you, and we can plan out a thing what you guys have to do and what you guys can do in case of starting your trading journey. So I have this user is Zekai. How do I say your name, my dear? Izekai, can I know you have any questions for me, my dear? Do you have any questions for me? Okay, I will help you. No worries. So Izekai, what is your level of experience? No experience at all, right? And what do you want to trade in, and how much capital do you have? Like, what are you planning to do? You just tell me first, and then we'll talk from there. Like we'll discuss from there. How much capital do you have, and what are you planning to do? Do you want to trade futures? Do you want to trade spot? What exactly do you want to do? The more you're going to answer the questions to me, guys, the more we are going to basically be able to discuss what you want rather than me showing what we have here. Zek, I am talking to you, my dear. How much capital do you have? Do you want to trade spot? Do you want to trade futures? What do you want to do? I know you are the first time user here. Let me understand what you're looking for, then we will speak basis your requirement, okay? Until unless you tell me what is it, I'm not going to understand what you're looking for. Okay, but what do you want to buy, sell, and trade? Do you want to do spot or do you want to do futures? What do you want to do? Tell me that. Yes, of course, everybody wants to do that only. First, let's understand, are you are you a student? Are you a professional? What is your age group too? I would want to know these things also, because basis that if you are a beginner, we want to understand first a little bit about your history too, because there are different types of cryptos that cater to different risk type, and the different capital categories are also there in the crypto industry, which means that not every crypto is maybe for you. So we will see based on the risk appetite that you have, what kind of crypto can you actually pick. That is first thing. Second thing, even based on the kind of capital you have, what kind of trade you can pick. So these are few things I want to know and I want to understand from your standpoint of view. You mind sharing that with me? Like, how old are you? And what is your risk appetite? Are you a high risk taker? Are you a low risk taker or a medium risk taker? Isekai, can you tell me that? Because based on that, I will be able to tell you, suggest you a crypto, and I will also be able to tell you whether, based on your risk appetite, should you basically go for spot futures, and what kind of trading will suit according to your requirement. Okay, I'm not getting any answers, guys. Okay, spot trade. You want to do spot trade? You know, right, that spot trade is basically in one direction. You know that you have to only buy low and sell high. That is the only thing that you can do in spot trade. Are you aware of this? That in spot trading, you neither get the option to take a leverage, you neither get the option to sell until unless basically like even without holding a unit, you can actually sell in futures. But spot, you don't get that opportunity, and you always have to wait for spot to trade in one direction only. You can't trade it in both directions. So if you are aware of all of this, then yes. Okay, no problem, no problem, I understand. Then how much capital do you have that you want to trade? So currently, I see that in shorter term as well as on bigger time frame, markets are in positive. You do have buying opportunity here, but you have to keep all your positions very tight and kind of take profits and everything. No, no problem. How much capital do you have? Is there Kai? I'm talking to you only, my dear. So that we can plan your buy entry. We can plan your entry. Tell me more. Is that can I know how much money you have that you want to invest? Because see, if you're investing too much also, and it can be because a riskier thing, so that's why I want to understand. $50 is what you want to put. Okay. Now see, and what is your risk appetite? Do you want to trade in a stable crypto, which is like on a stable side, or do you want to trade in a very high risky crypto? Like, do you don't mind taking too much risk, or you mind taking risk? Tell me that also. Isekai, my dear, I'm talking to you. I got your point, $50. Now tell me, what is your risk? Are you high risk taker, medium risk taker, low risk taker? What are you? Okay, I'm not getting any answer as usual. Is it like you guys get very late responses from my end? Like when I'm speaking, do you guys get this information very late, that you guys respond very late actually? So Izeka, your requirement is you want to trade in spot. So right now, because markets are positive and markets are basically above moving averages, so you can take a buy position in the current situation. Given that you have $50 in your pocket, and that is the only money that you have, you can plan your entries. Maybe like it depends. You want to take a position in Solana, XRP, or you want to even take a position in Ethereum, all are okay. High staker means you don't mind losing on the complete $50 if it goes for a toss, right? All you're trying to say is that, if I'm not right, if I'm not wrong. So do you want to take a trade in Ethereum? Isekai, do you want to take a trade in Ethereum? 388-572-835378. Guys, you guys can also share your details. Like if you're in the stream, of course, I want you guys to share what you're looking for if you're coming to the stream. So any particular requirements you guys have, please share it here. Yeah. So even in the present condition, you want to buy Isekai, you can buy it because the present conditions are saying that you can buy it. I have given a buy entry already. You want to take a buy entry, please take it. In Ethereum. I gave you the exit at the resistance 3271, but that's a 1:4 that I have given. Now with $50, let me see how much profit are you able to make even if you make an entry point. $50 divided by 3246 current price and divided by 3271 as the exit. No, sorry, I'm so sorry. You have $50 which you are taking at 3246 and you are selling at 3271. So the profit can be very small, my dear. Isekai 50.385 means you are going to basically make only somewhere around 0.385, in which also you have some taker and maker fee. So you'll be making something in pennies, but maybe you can plan for your exit because it's a $50 only. You can plan your exit a little more up, which means you can plan your exit. If I keep 3300 as the target and I am at 324, so what am I talking about? I'm talking about $52. Is it possible for it to reach? Let me measure it till 3300. So I'm talking about almost 1.63 of the market, which is a achievable thing. If you plan your entry, the issue is basically you have very limited money, and the kind of target you're trying to set here can be can take a lot of time and all of that. Hi, my dear, 675-467 5647. Sorry. Hi. Zekai, you can take a trade, but the issue is you have very small money, like $50, and if you're planning your entry in the current situation in Ethereum, your exit has to be somewhere above 3,300 only. Then only you might be able to somewhere take a trade, like not take a trade. You might be able to get some good profits. Zoheb, I hope you've taken a trade. Don't panic with the pullbacks, is what I will say. Keep your stop losses very tight. Keep your take profits also very, tight. One more thing is, like, as we are discussing, as the market is moving, like if when the market is moving and you keep seeing that the scenario is not changing, like in the sense you've taken a buy trade and the buyers are not becoming strong, then like maybe you can lower your you can lower your targets, is what I can say, because just in case it's looking like the scenario is completely changing, I wouldn't say like put a stop loss, get out of the market or something like that, and don't panic. Be strong and be confident about what you're doing. Perhaps even if it doesn't happen in next half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour, it's okay. It can happen in couple of hours also sometimes because of various reasons. So remember all of that and take a trade. Have you taken it already? Zohib, have you taken the trade already? So the other day I was trying to take a trade, and every condition was 100% accurate. But what was happening there is like market was moving very slow. I don't know what happened. The conditions are very good. I think only reason that I was not able to make profits, like good amount of profits, was because my capital amount and the leverage and the size of the position was very small. I guess that's the reason it was not giving me enough profit. Although the number of movement, the number of units that I wanted it to move was good enough for getting me the profit. But unfortunately, because my capital and my leverage and the size of the position, all of this was like very small, it was not able to fetch me the kind of profit I was looking for. हाँ तो ठीक है, इतना भी आगे देखो. Zohib, don't be like so stringent on the thing that you have to take it at 3 to 4 5, 3 to 4 1. I know I told you 3 to 4 1, but the point here is what we're trying to target is we're trying to target the resistance. Okay, resistance is sitting at 3 to 7 1. So you can plan your entry still, because like why am I telling is because it's an uptrend that's going on all the 4 hours and 60 minutes charts, as well as on the on the 5 minutes chart as well. So there basically what is happening is like price is in the upward direction right now. So until unless the situation changes and it pull back or something, still we have the opportunity for taking a buy trade and making a profit there. Like don't worry, if 1 or 2 points here and there it has gone, still you'll be able to make profits. See, we kept a target of 1:2, no? And that like 1:4 is sitting at 3271. So it's still possible. VWAP is also basically above price, like it's below price. All these conditions are met. That's why I'm telling you to take a buy trade. Short buy by the time it'll reach 3271. समझ रहे हो आप? Zoheb, are you understanding what I'm saying? Okay, 1 or 2 points here and there, it's okay. You can still take a trade, exit. Leverages, guys, don't enhance your leverages way too much. I'm telling you again and again. Just because you want to get profits like within fraction of seconds or something, don't do this, please. Guys, go, come on. There's a buy option right now. Go grab this opportunity right now. Buyers are still in control on 5 minutes chart. 1 minute pay, it's like consolidate. Sorry, 1 hour pay, it's basically consolidating. But for 5 minutes, it's buyers are only in control. But the small minor pullback basically is happening here. Even if price is like trying to pull back a little, don't panic. That's okay. So if it's come to 3241 again. Okay. So other people, anybody is taking entries, exits, what you guys are doing? Can anyone wants 3240 पे आया तो 3247 पे क्यों लिया भाई? Why are you taking it at 3240 पे आ गया ना ये? अच्छा पहले ले लिया था क्या बोलने से पहले? अच्छा यही तो प्रॉब्लम है। अभी आप शायद एक काम करो जोएब, दो सिस्टम खोल के बैठो यार। एक लाइव स्ट्रीम पे मेरे साथ आप बने हो ना, और दूसरा एक आप या तो डेस्कटॉप पे आप अपना ओपन करके बैठो, क्योंकि ना आप इधर से उधर उधर से इधर जंप करते रहोगे ना, आप वो फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड में अपनी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिस कर लोगे। अगर आपको एग्जिट मारनी हो ना तो यू विल मिस आउट। तो दो, या फोन पर अपना स्ट्रीमिंग ऑन रखो और डेस्कटॉप पर अपना ये जो मेरा डेस्कटॉप वर्जन है उसको ऑन रखो, ताकि इमीडिएटली जैसा ही प्राइस रिवर्स होता है और चार्ट पे आपको ऊपर जाते नजर आए तो इमीडिएटली आप अपना टेक प्रॉफिट करके एग्जिट मार सकते हो। क्योंकि फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड में कुछ भी होता है यहाँ पर, ये मार्केट इज क्रेजी। तो आपको बहुत बहुत क्विक होना होगा। आप मुझे वॉच करते रहेंगे तब तक, अगर अपॉर्चुनिटी मिस हो जाएगी बाय द टाइम यू गो एंड क्लोज द ट्रेड, विद इन फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड्स यू विल मिस आउट। $1 का भी डिफरेंस आ जाएगा ना, आपके प्रॉफिट में काफी फर्क आ जाएगा। इसीलिए मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप दो स्क्रीन पर बने रहें। फोन में एक एक खोल लें, आप अपना स्ट्रीमिंग खोल लें, और डेस्कटॉप पे आप अपना ट्रेडिंग का व्यू लगा के बैठ जाएं, ताकि चार्ट्स जैसे ही आपके फेवर में मूव हो आप इमीडिएटली अपना एग्जिट मारे और मार्केट से एग्जिट हो जाए। जोएब समझ रहे हो आप बात को? अभी तुमने लिया है ना 3247 पे, वो तुम्हें थोड़ा सताएगी, पक्का सताएगी। इजीली तो नहीं देगी, ऐसे घूम के पहले नीचे जाएगी फिर ऊपर आएगी, फिर तुमको जब थका थका के वो बेसिकली प्रॉफिट देगी। क्योंकि आज ज्यादा मूवमेंट नहीं है। 52 मतलब आपने खुद देखा कि बिटवीन द सपोर्ट एंड रेजिस्टेंस इटसेल्फ खाली कितने डॉलर का मूव था आज? 3186 माइनस 3271, $85। तो अभी आप ना क्या करो, जो है व्हाट आई वांट यू टू डू इज 3247 में एंट्री बनाई ना आपने, 540 से आपने 3247 पे एंट्री बनाई, तो आप एग्जिट मार दो। $4-5 का अगर आप रख रहे हो, अगर आप 3271 पे भी एग्जिट मारते हो जो कि रेजिस्टेंस है इसका, तो यहाँ पे भी आपको $3.9 बनने के आपके चांसेस है। तो अगर आप रेजिस्टेंस तक अपना प्रॉफिट फिट कर रहे हो, मतलब एक प्रॉफिट फिट कर रहे हो, अगर उससे पहले भी कर रहे हो तो अगर $1-2 भी मूव हो रहा है तो देखो कि you basically should exit, because देखो मार्केट उतना ज्यादा मूव नहीं हो रहा है आज. अगर मार्केट में कैपेसिटी होती ना, मैं आपको बोलती कि प्रॉफिट मतलब ना रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड 1:3 4 भी रख लो करके, पर यहाँ पर आज मूवमेंट ही बहुत छोटा है. 1.5% की मार्केट मूव हो रही है. 85 पॉइंट्स का मूव हुआ है दिन भर में आज. तो इट्स नॉट प्रैक्टिकली फिलहाल की सिचुएशन के हिसाब से ज्यादा लेवल पे प्रॉफिट नहीं दिख रहा है. 1 मिनट. 3247 माइनस 3270, $23 मूव हम लोग वेट कर रहे हैं आपके लिए. 23 पॉइंट्स का मूव देख रहे हैं हम लोग. तो 23 पॉइंट्स अचीव हो जाना चाहिए. इट्स प्रैक्टिकली पॉसिबल, पर बहुत ज्यादा ओवर करने की कोशिश करेंगे तो हम शायद फंस सकते हैं या फिर लॉस हो सकता है. तो while you were talking to me, I think you went a little late and basically took a trade a little late ना. 3247 पे आपने गलती से बना दिया अपना ट्रेड ना. 3241 पे 32 देखो 324 अभी कितना 3238 पे भी गई थी शायद अभी ना. What was the price? हाँ 3238 पे भी गई. Other people, guys, anybody wants to ask any questions, please use the deposit function on the live stream to deposit funds and basically get in touch with me to discuss your portfolios, to discuss your trading strategies, to plan your trading entries. Guys, you can unlock some exclusive benefits when you use a deposit function on the live stream function. It's just not like it does come with a lot of good benefits for you. So please use that button as much as possible for your own benefit. Any questions for me? Please ask any questions. Oh, 56914. Hi, my dear. 896603. Hi. Welcome everyone. In the starting of the session, I showed you guys that we can also, apart from support and resistances level, always we can determine looking at the NVT ratio also, that today if the present crypto is undervalued, overvalued, or fair valued, and depending on that we can decide whether to buy or to sell. So today Ethereum is showing as undervalued, so we do have some buying opportunities, and not NVT alone is justifying or validating, but our indicators like moving averages, RSI, DMI, every indicator is almost indicating that yes, there is a buying opportunity both on short and bigger time frames. So we're trying to aim for resistance level as a take profit. So anybody willing to take a buy entry, you're most welcome to do so, because in the present situation, okay, price again consolidating, looks like it's not able to find enough liquidity, so it's trying to find some liquidity. Guys, anybody who has taken positions, don't panic is what I can say. Hold, even if price is going a little down, pulling from down a little, it's okay. It's trying to consolidate and get some liquidity from below maybe. So don't panic. So RSI is sitting at 54, almost reaching the overbought conditions, but it has the capacity to go further up. So I'm just hoping that it reaches the swing high, which is basically our 3255. Excellent. 540 divided by 3247. 3255. Zoheb, your first target should be somewhere around 3255 because this is the previous swing high that was here, 3255. Then you can plan your second exit at 3263 and your final exit at 3270. So I've given you three exits, 3254, which is on the most lowest side because of the previous swing high. And then the second one is 3263 and the third one is either 3270 or above that. If it breaks past the resistance, then obviously you have a lot more opportunity there. So now depending on where, how it is behaving, like if buyers are still getting stronger and all, you keep enhancing your position or keep like yourself in the market itself. But if we are seeing that we are not making, if the buyers are not getting strong, then we will like adjust our profits accordingly. Why am I telling you to do this way is because, see, you get something in your hand that is very important because it gives you something, take it, exit the market. Again, when it pushes back, like it comes down a little lower, then you again plan your entry if you wish to, which is possible. So I just because you're aiming for too much and you're going for too much greed, it don't even touch that point, and it just reverses from there. Your money is going to get stuck or your stop loss is going to hit. What is the point, right? So whatever you are getting from the push, take that profit, $1, $2, $5, $3, whatever you're getting, take it. Again, when it pushes back, then plan your entry if you want. But if in case currently if it is not moving that great, then we'll have to basically go according to the way market is behaving. Sometimes the movement is very good, the volatility is good enough to give us profits immediately, but sometimes it moves very slow, so you have to also act basis that. I think the moves are going to come very, very slow. Oh my God. This is exactly I hate. This is what I exactly hate. The moment you enter into the market, it doesn't give you like immediately low ye kha lo karke. It is like slow, 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 slow. It makes you crazy. It gives you this roller coaster ride and gives you this crazy, crazy feeling out there of fear and whatnot. The kind of emotions that we go through while we're waiting for our profits, that's the worst condition to be in, I think. I hate this feeling seriously, especially when I have to watch it. It doesn't give me easily. No, I get irritated with it. Like it goes up, down, up, down, up, down. See now how much it is troubling. I think market tries to do this deliberately to kind of make you tired, like make you exhausted completely. Okay, this person is now waiting for its profit. Let me make that person tired so that he or she can sell it at a loss. But that's where exactly your patience come into picture, and you have to act accordingly. I think there's not enough liquidity that's there. That's why. Okay, sellers are taking the control, getting onto the neutral zone. Zoeb, did you put a stop loss or something? क्या कुछ लगाया है क्या आपने या बिना stop loss के trade कर रहे हो? How are you doing it? Zoeb, I'm talking to you. Are you trading without stop loss or are you trading with stop loss? अच्छा ओके. आपने 3247 पे एंट्री बनी है ना, तो 3238 पे चल रहा है ना प्राइस. कितना डिफरेंस हो गया? $9 का लॉस चल रहा है. So while we are watching the markets, where it is heading to, let's also look into the primary catalysts that are basically impacting the overall markets. So there is major financial system policy shift, obviously US regulators. So Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent is restructuring the Financial Stability of Oversight Council to prioritize growth and reduce regulatory burdens, including a lighter touch on digital assets. So this could actually expand liquidity and risk appetite across all the markets. So how this is going to basically impact the markets, it could boost the risk assets like crypto assets and stocks. Higher institutional participation if the policy is becoming more predictable. So There are two things always remember. Whenever there is any kind of regulatory thing coming into picture, it can either be positive or it can either be negative. So if something is developing on the regulatory front, most likely it can either be positive or negative, and it depends on the conditions. So this particular restructuring of the Financial Stability Oversight Council, this particular news is kind of having a positive impact. So most likely it is predicted that the markets might be behaving positive because of this regulatory information. Second, on the other side of the story, like the other catalysts that basically are there, which can actually impact the markets, is like on the news or the regulatory or the other side of the front is Binance is basically tokenizing sovereign assets and exchange licensing progress. So Pakistan's MOU with Binance to explore tokenization of up to 2 billion in government bonds and reserves is huge for real world asset adoption on blockchain. How this is going to impact the overall markets is early real asset tokenization adoption. This could set as an template for emerging markets, important fundamental shift beyond speculative trading. So this definitely is again inviting or impacting the overall crypto markets on the positive side. So yes, this also is some kind of a positive news for all of us to kind of pay attention to. Because when you're taking trades, when the markets are moving positive, you need to know that today is it a positive day, it's a negative day, and then based on that you plan either buy entry or your sell entry. So that's why you have to know all of this. Other than that, there's something called as Nexo's acquisition of BeyondBit aims to expand retail and institutional footprint in Latin America. So where there is crypto, which is widely used, so this brings about strong regional user base into regulated framework, and it could start capital rotation towards Latin American crypto volumes. So again, it's a, you can say it's a both positive and a negative impact on the crypto markets. Positive, I think, because obviously whenever there is expansion or adoption, it's basically always positive only. But how on the go, like it's going to impact, that is something that we'll have to keep a watch on. So yes. Oh my God, the markets are acting crazily at the moment. You see, the moment you take a trade, how it's going to make you tired, right? So that's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic is all I can say to everybody. Whoever has taken trades, don't panic. You have to be strong and firm in your decision when you take a trade. Moving on to the CFTC license for Gemini's prediction markets. Gemini space station affiliate Gemini Titan received a registered DCM license enabling regulated US predicted markets. So it adds a new regulated trading product class, and it could increase institutional engagement and broaden volume sources. So this particular license for Gemini's prediction markets is also again kind of bringing about some positivity, not a negative catalyst though. So yeah. So hi my dear, 86465. Hi, hi, hi. I think Zoe, what I feel is it's going to pull back a little now because it's not definitely not going to give you your profit straight away. So now I just have this that for a shorter time frame, which it is on 5 minutes, is going to pull back a little, then again bounce back. Where is it on the other side? It's on 47. Sellers are taking control actually. Let's wait. So on the macro regulation and the broader crypto news, let's not completely focus on the markets. Sometimes when you're like watching every move, it's like it kind of makes you crazy. So let's focus on something else also while we are watching it. So new riskless principal crypto transactions allowed for US banks. Bitcoin price trading around 92.5 with volatility and range trading ongoing. So Federal Reserve policy ahead of the key US economic data is continuing to influence both the stocks and crypto. So the rate outlook continues to be a big driver. We all know that these things play a significant role when it comes to crypto markets. The Federal Reserve decisions are always something which is what we have to keep a tab on every time. Moving on to the market sentiments still cautious but not bearish as capital is rotating around macro catalysts. So we all saw that today overall like all the cryptos are positive plus others are I think kind of following the Bitcoin's footsteps. So looks like it's a positive day. Let's hope that when we are trying to buy an entry here, let's hope that we achieve the targets that we are setting for ourselves. And on the regulatory and the policy developments, what we have to watch here is regulatory framework changes, long-term crypto regulation transitions from enforcement to operational frameworks in major jurisdictions. These aren't breaking today, but they are all core market moving background factors which you all have to remember. And the Fed liquidity and rate signals, nothing much on the news on this part. I'm not saying that these are some active catalysts that can actually impact, but these are some things which can be uh, like impactful on the market. So market pricing is highly sensitive to Fed messaging. A slight shift towards or away from easing can swing the crypto sentiments rapidly. So why all these matter for price action is because the bullish catalyst, the deregulation signaling stability, real world tokenization, asset tokenization, new regulated products, institutional engagement pathways, these are all basically they will take the markets in a positive direction. So anything happening on the positive side, it's always going to impact in the positive side only. Like I told you, even on the regulatory front, some regulations that are going to enhance the investor confidence, that also is going to bring about positivity to the market. So the bearish signals, of course, we know that like some tariff wars going on, cold wars going on, real world wars going on. in between the like some geopolitical tensions going on. All these things will basically impact. 333519, my dear, I do want to show you how to withdraw, but unfortunately today seems like my account is not working. Let me just check it if that's working and I'm able to show you this. I don't know. Let me try. There is some technical glitch with our accounts today, but if it works, I will show you how to withdraw. What do you want to withdraw? Do you want to withdraw crypto? Do you want to withdraw fiat? What do you want to do? I think, I don't know, it's still not working, I think, for me. If my account doesn't work, I wouldn't be able to do it for you. Okay, it's working. So here you go to the withdrawal option, okay, and you click on crypto withdrawal. So whatever crypto is lying in your account, this is for my 333519. Are you in the stream? You've left already. Okay. So you click on the crypto which you have. So whatever you're holding, if you're holding Pepe, Ethereum, USDT, BTC, Solana, Cardano, Doge, Tron, Shiba, Link, BNB, any of these cryptos into your account, then you basically click on that and then you come to the withdrawal address. You can pick up any of this. Basically, it has this Polygon, BNB Smart Chain, Tron, Ethereum, Optimism. So every network has got different, time allotted to it. So depending on the time or the speed or the accuracy of it, you can pick up whichever you think is, good for you. Obviously, you have to go and check the address even in the other platform. Like if you're using, for example, Binance for that matter, you need to check the exact address what's mentioned over there, and also select the same thing. Here you're going to put that Ethereum's ERC20. Even there you're going to go select the same things and pick up the address and copy it here. You once you click on this, you get the option to address, put the address here. So when you go to the other platform, same network, maybe you can go and check like BNB. If you're choosing BNB Smart Chain, like over there, if it is showing as BNB Smart Chain, you go copy that address, select the same thing over here and put your address and enter the notes and click on the add option here. And it will add that, like how you add the beneficiary in a bank account, it adds something like that, and then you can withdraw your amount. I don't have the fiat withdrawal option here. I'm not sure, because it doesn't give me that option, so I don't have that option here. But yes, is this the easiest way that you can do? It's not difficult at all. So I hope I'm able to answer to your question how to withdraw 333519. Is it clear enough? Guys, market has the habit of sometimes, like the moment you enter into a trade, it doesn't give you short like immediately profits, and also it's okay, you have to be a little patient too, but at the same time, patient doesn't mean that even if you've seen that the certain limit of loss that you can bear has crossed, you're still waiting patiently. That doesn't make sense. So you have to determine your risk to reward properly. Make sure that whatever entry price you're entering into, don't try to lose more than $5-10 at the below the entry price, like after whatever entry price you've taken. And apart from that, yes, the risk to reward ratio that you said is also whatever the stop loss you put, so it should be, your target should be also double of what you are trying to lose. So say you're losing $5, you should aim for getting at least $10. If you're losing $10, then you should aim for at least getting $20. That is how you can plan. But yes, although you might plan, but sometimes market, if it is not moving in the direction of the way we want, or basically the volatility that we want to see, it's not necessary, it may happen or it may not happen. So that's something which is very very uncertain. So that we will have to keep deciding basis what the conditions look like. So if you must be getting like really impatient with the condition, right? I can totally understand your situation. Sometimes even when I take a trade and I'm like waiting for my profits, it's basically just, it tires me so much. It makes me so much tired. I'm like, I get so frustrated and I'm like, okay, I want to exit the market even if it is a loss. And I get such kind of thoughts in my mind. Are you getting the same thing? I am actually thinking uh, your position, when people are taking trades and it's just not behaving the way we wanted, it's so frustrating, right? I think you're feeling exactly the way I described, if I'm not wrong. You took a trade and you're just waiting and it's just going opposite of what it is. हाँ, यही है प्रॉब्लम ना मार्केट की। आपको देखो, है वो बेसिकली पांच, जब उसको लेना हो तो इट टेक्स इट लाइक इन अ फ्लैश ऑफ सेकंड। आई नो, आई कैन टोटली अंडरस्टैंड आपका जो फ्रस्ट्रेशन है या आपका जो फीलिंग है। आई कैन टोटली अंडरस्टैंड बिकॉज मैं भी ट्रेडर हूँ यार। मैं भी ये सेम रोलर कोस्टर राइड से गो थ्रू करती हूँ। उसको लेना होता है तो एक फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड में ले लेती है, और फिर जब आपको देना होता है तो इतना थकाती है कि ऐसे लगता है कि यार ओके, आई शुड गिव इट अप नाउ, लाइक आई शुड गिव अप, लाइक every second you're like thinking like, okay, I want to give it up, I want to give it up. It's like that. I can totally get your feeling. मैं समझ पा रही हूँ, आई एम सॉरी। मैं पर क्या करें, देखिए इट्स नॉट इन माय हैंड्स, ये मेरे हाथ में नहीं है। और ना ही दिस इज नॉट समथिंग विच आई हैव कंट्रोल और पावर ओवर। ये इसी तरीके से मार्केट फंक्शन करती है। और इस काइंड ऑफ फीलिंग, द काइंड ऑफ फीलिंग यू आर गोइंग थ्रू, एवरी ट्रेडर गोस थ्रू द सेम थिंग। सो इट्स नॉट लाइक कि आपके साथ स्पेसिफिकली हो रहा है। सो अंडरस्टैंड दिस एंड बी पेशेंट इज ऑल आई कैन से। Reality of the life and reality of the fact is this only, guys. It's not about the bigger money you pump in. Doesn't matter. It is not about even the bigger leverage. So neither does leverage mind, मतलब वो leverage नहीं मैटर करता है, कैपिटल भी मैटर नहीं करता। इट्स जस्ट दैट मार्केट की कंडीशन क्या दिख रही है और उसमें आप क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज फिट करके अपना प्रॉफिट बना सकते हैं और कितने लेवल का प्रॉफिट बना सकते हैं, ये सारा उसी का गेम है, मतलब वही प्रोबेबिलिटीज का गेम है कि क्या पॉसिबल है क्या नहीं पॉसिबल है। 50-50 के ही चांसेस होते हैं हर जगह से, जहां से भी आप अपनी पोजीशन लोगे वहां से 50% के ही चांसेस होते हैं। या तो आपने जो प्रिडिक्शन लगाई उसके अगेंस्ट 50% में या तो अप होती है या तो डाउन होती है, यही होता है अक्सर। तो इसमें कोई नई बात नहीं है। हालांकि 60 मिनट्स और 4 आवर्स के चार्ट पर अभी भी अप ट्रेंड में ही है। आप लोग देख सकते हैं कि थोड़ा सा कंसोलिडेशन में आ गई है, क्योंकि बाइंग एंड सेलिंग बोथ आर सिटिंग ऑन द साइडवेज डायरेक्शन, तो न्यूट्रल पे पहुंच गई है। बोथ बायर्स एंड सेलर्स आर सिटिंग साइड बाय साइड। 4 आवर्स में बायर्स आर स्टिल स्ट्रॉन्ग। तो जब भी हम ट्रेड लेते हैं तो मोस्टली 4 आवर के चार्ट को ही लाइक बेस बना के हम अपना ट्रेड लेते हैं। ओवरऑल ट्रेंड भी ठीक ठाक ही स्ट्रॉन्ग लग रहा है एंड बायर्स कंट्रोल में ही लग रहे हैं, बट क्योंकि ये थोड़ा न्यूट्रल जोन के करीब पहुंच गई है तो इसको वापस से थोड़ा सा मोमेंटम बिल्ड करने के लिए टाइम लग रहा है, क्योंकि ये शायद यहाँ से थोड़ा सा कंसोलिडेट करके फिर वो ऊपर की तरफ जाएगा। 89672 बैलेंस कम क्यों हो रहा है? क्या चीज का बैलेंस कम हो रहा है? व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय दैट? किस चीज का बैलेंस कम हो रहा है भाई? व्हाट इज इट? व्हाट आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट? ट्रेड लिया है क्या आपने? 370944। व्हाट, मेरा 0.14 क्यों बचा? मतलब आपने ट्रेड लिया होगा, नुकसान किया होगा, लॉस किया होगा, तभी तो आपका बैलेंस कम हो रहा है, या फिर जो भी आपका बैलेंस अभी दिखा रहा है। ट्रेड लिया है क्या आपने और लॉस लॉस बनाया होगा शायद? किस चीज की बात कर रहे हो? बैलेंस आप अगर आपके रिवॉर्ड बोनस की बात कर रहे हो गाइस, so remember the reward bonus, the first time user bonus or the bonus that you're getting for a free trade, that's not going to stick to you forever. That's something which is given as a bonus for you guys to take a trade, and the moment you take a trade, whether you make a profit or a loss, profit obviously you keep it for yourself, but if you make a loss also or you make a profit, doesn't matter, the system is going to reclaim back that bonus. That is a one time money, that is a one time bonus that is given to you to take a trade. That's not something for you guys to take it and withdraw it and just disappear. So remember, it's given to encourage you guys to take a trade. Please understand this fact. It's not going to stay with you forever. So if you're seeing that the balance is disappeared or balance is getting reduced or whatever, it is because of that fact that system gave you that one time money to take a trade. And if you made a profit out of it, you are the lucky one. If you did not, then there is nothing that we can do about it. If you've lost it, you've lost it. Because you didn't take, you took a trade with all conviction and everything on your own, right? So nobody can be blamed for it. So you did whatever you had to do. If you would have made the profit, obviously at that point in time also system will reclaim back that bonus, but your profit you still would have kept it. So it's like a free money that was given to you, like a leverage kind of a thing. You took a trade and then it's gone back to the original source from where it came. Got my point, guys? So a lot of you are asking this question, my reward bonus is disappearing, my reward bonus is disappearing, I'm not able to take it, I'm not able to find that money. So guys, that's not going to stick to you forever. Understand this. Go and read the terms and conditions of the reward bonus. You'll understand it. It's for basically, it's for you guys to encourage you to take a trade, make money with money. That's the whole idea behind it. to use that free money that you get to make money for yourself. That's what we are trying to do. We are trying to encourage you to take a trade with that. Did you understand 370944? Any questions so far still? Any doubts still? अभी आपका 0.14 क्यों बचा है? आपको समझ आई बात? हाउ टू मेक प्रॉफिट एंड विड्रॉ, ये जो आप सवाल कर रहे हो इसका वन सेंटेंस में तो आंसर नहीं है मेरे पास. ऑल आई कैन से इज कि आपको ये स्ट्रीमिंग में ज्वाइन करना पड़ेगा. 4 घंटे हम लाइव होते हैं. आई एम एक्चुअली लाइव 4 hours, बट द स्ट्रीमिंग गोज ऑन फॉर 8 hours a day. So you can join any of the sessions, whichever suits as per your requirements and timing and everything, and learn everything about spot and futures trading, and decide for your own self what kind of a trader you want to be. Do you want to be a day trader? You want to be a swing trader? You want to be a scalper? What do you want to be? Trade according to it, because there are various things that you need to understand about trading world, and then decide what suits best and go ahead in that direction. So in 5-10 minutes, you're not going to learn this. It's a word, it's an ocean of knowledge, it's an ocean of information that you have in trading, and you have to basically learn everything and then go about with it. So yeah. So 370944. First of all, the first and foremost thing, as a beginner trader, you have to ask what kind of risk you are ready to take. Once you answer that, then you will know that which kind of crypto will suit according to your requirement. Second thing is what kind of capital you have in your pocket. Do you have a lot of money? Do you have like very little money? So that will help you decide again which type of trading you can pick up. So if you have like very little money, you can use that little money to take a leverage position from futures, which means even if as less as $3 that you have, you can take a leverage up to 125x is what Zbit is offering. But that doesn't mean you have to take 125x, but you can take that as leverage and take a position. But if you have like good amount of money, you can still decide between taking a spot or a futures trade. Spot and futures, there's a difference. Futures, you trade in both the directions. Spot, you just trade in one direction, which is like buy low, sell high. And only when the markets are positive is when you get the opportunity to trade in spot. And when it is basically negative, futures work really well because it lets you trade in both the directions. It lets you sell when the markets are down. It lets you buy when the markets are up. So in both the directions you can trade. So depending on what works best for you, you can decide. So I hope some little questions, these kind of questions. First, you need to ask yourself when you're beginning your journey. That's when you will be able to decide how to start, how to go about with it. Once these questions are clarified, then comes the next theoretical understanding of all the terms and all the things that you need to know in that particular trading type, and then begin your trading journey with it. It's definitely not going to be like learned in 5-10 minutes, so you have to give time, guys. If you want to make money, you also have to put in some efforts. You can't be sitting, you can't be coming into the stream like for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, just disappear asking the question without even putting any kind of effort. So nobody is going to spoon feed you, or nobody is going to handhold you until unless you also make some efforts from your end. So please, I request each user out here who is joining this session to join this session for some time, understand the things, and then take the guidance. Not necessary you take the financial advice, but take the guidance, go apply it in your trading day to day, and then see the results for yourself. Like put in some efforts and you'll see the results yourself. The more you enhance your knowledges, the more you are going to be successful in your own trading, because you're not just totally just relying on someone else to tell you when to buy or when to sell. You yourself is educating yourself, and you are basically going and doing it something on your own with your own logics, calculations, and your own mind and brain out there. So I want you guys to take this as guidance and learn and basically enhance your knowledge and start trading in, by putting in little more efforts. A lot of you I see, they come, they ask questions that just disappear in within 2 minutes, 3 minutes. 2 3 minutes you cannot learn trading. Please understand this thing. Be patient. The way you have to be patient in trading, you also have to be patient in learning too. So it's going to take time for sure. 370944, you ask this question and you just disappear. I will not be able to completely explain you everything here. You have to come back, and then I will definitely take you step by step how to start, where to start, what all steps to do and all of that. Otherwise it's difficult to say like where exactly you have to begin and what all have to be. I anyways in on a day-to-day basis in generic form I do give guidance like step by step only. But if you have like any specific questions and you guys are asking specific questions, learn to stay patient so that I answer your question when you're there. But you guys disappear, I can't do anything about it. 830342, hi, my dear. 236401, hi. Zoheb, I just hope that आपका profit achieve हो जाए. As much as you are anxious and desperately waiting for your profit, even I am waiting for it, because of course guidance तो ultimately मैंने आपको की है. तो अगर आपकी profit होती है, आपकी जीत होती है, तो मेरी भी it is kind of success too. So as much as you are anxious about your own trade, I am also desperately waiting that markets start moving in the direction where we are all waiting for. So let's just be positive about it. थोड़ा थकाएगी भी तो इट्स ओके, लेट्स बी पेशेंट. होपफुली लाइक थोड़ी देर में हो जाना चाहिए. थोड़ा हो रहा है, इट्स ओके. गाइस मैं छोटा सा यहाँ पर एक ब्रेक लेना चाहती हूँ. I've been talking past 2.5 hours, so let's just continue after a small little 5 minutes of break, and then I'll catch with you guys. Meanwhile, you guys keep watching the markets, as well as if you have taken any trade, make sure to put your limit orders, or make sure if you're just going away from your screen for a little while to keep your limit orders ready, even if you are like slightly moving from the screen, because within fraction of seconds market just moves in like crazy sometimes. So you don't want to miss out on any opportunity when you are into a trade. Like even a second or a millisecond matters a lot. So do this, and then you can walk out of the screens and do whatever you want. So I'll catch you in a while, and then we'll continue talking uh, other things, and people who are asking other questions, will answer to those questions too. Hold on. So in this, like in the starting of the session, I was talking about this NVT model, right? So it's very important that you need to understand that if it is in the undervalued zone, which is like between 0 to 20. So what we need to understand is that the network is extremely active relative to price in this particular zone. Price is very cheap, which today Ethereum is in undervalued zone right now. We saw that it was at 16, right, in the starting of the day. So it often appears at bear market bottoms and heavy capitulation. So in this zone, basically, whenever you see, it's time to buy and not to sell. That's why today YMI is actually encouraging you guys to take a buy trade instead of a sell trade, is because it is in undervalued zone right now. It is in the cheap discounted price. And how did we get to know it? We got to know through this NVT ratio, which is like market capitalization divided by the total transaction volume. And after dividing it, we saw that the Ethereum's overall result was standing at 16. So it falls into the category of 0 to 20. So in that scenario, basically it's in undervalued zone. Whenever you see it's in undervalued, cheap, discounted zone, it's time for us to buy. So now whether you are buying in spot, you're buying in futures, doesn't matter. You can be sure that you can basically buy in this current scenario. It's not sell, it's buy, because market is in positive uptrend. And uh, not just the NVT describing this, or not just the NVT supporting it, but the conditions like the moving averages, the VWAP, the weighted volume average price, and all the other conditions are also justifying that it's yes, it's time to buy and not to sell. And coming to the 20 to 50 zone that we're talking about, it's a fair value zone. It's a like moderate range bound zone. So what it applies, or what it means here, is like price and on-chain activities are balanced. Uh, how does any crypto basically can be determined as undervalued, fair valued, or overvalued, is when basically the price is matching with the on-chain activity, which means the kind of usage, utility, the kind of activity that's happening on that front, if it's actually matching, the utility is matching with the price. If basically there's not much of utility at all, there's not much on-chain activity, and then you see that the price is like just overhyping out there, it means that yes, it is expensive. But yes, the kind of utility it is bringing to the table, and it is rightly priced. And sometimes also you can say that how it is demanded well into the market, that also kind of determines it. So the more it is demanded, the more it is basically going to be um, high valued, or it will be high priced and all of that. And if it has at the same time the usage that we're talking about is balancing it out, then yes, then price and the utilities balancing is what we can say. So in 20 to 50 zone, which is a fair value zone, market is basically believed to be a healthy and a stable market. It's a moderate market, like a range bound market, you can say. And it typically mid-cycle ranges or early bull phases. So hold normal trading setups during this like particular zones. So if it is fair valued, it's better to not trade in those zones sometimes. Like just leave it as is. Either wait for the price to either come completely undervalued, or wait for overvalued scenarios, because all we're trying to do is we're trying to find an opportunity there. So above 70, which is like 50 to 70 zone, which is an overvalued expensive premium zone, price is basically too high compared to its real usage. So जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि अभी आप जैसे अगर फॉर एग्जांपल let's say an iPhone, okay, let's say hypothetically there's an iPhone and it's priced like one and a half like 150,000 something like that, for example, it's priced like that. But whereas you see that the features or the product utility that it is giving is not even something which we used to get back in say 1990s or 95s or something like that. For example, hypothetically I'm saying, say it has just two three features here and there, then do you think you're going to pay 150,000 to get that expensive iPhone? Or are you going to see that, yes, it has all the AI based, technology, it has all the advanced features, all the required things that you're looking for, something more enhanced, and from what you were not getting previously, now you're getting something better, then that is where exactly you want to buy, and you don't mind buying it at a very expensive price also. So it's the same case with even cryptos. Basically their prices also, it as we know that it's also about demand and supply for sure. There is something also that you need to understand is it has some utility. So when I talk about meme coins are basically, they are NFTs. They are not something where they have any real utility or something. They're just running on media hype, and they're just running for influencer, they are just on the hype and influencer benefit actually. So when it comes to utility and anything as such, it definitely doesn't have anything. Like there's no technology behind it, there's no blockchain behind it. So what are we even supporting, what are we even talking about? So when it comes to Ethereum, BNB, and all of this, these are all blockchains, these are all technologies. So there are upgrades that keep happening on it. There are so many things that get built on it. There are gaming application that gets built on it. There are tokens, there are cryptocurrencies get built on it. So understand that there is a difference between the two, and that is how you are actually trading. So what is this, my dear? Karma, $5,000. What is it? XRP. What is this? $5,000. I don't. Yes, I am basically owning Sui right now, and I'm owning around how many? I think. Let me see. Yes, I am owning, but like, can I know why are you asking me this question, my dear? And you have also sent some $5,000. What does that mean actually? Okay, he's disappeared after asking the question. So yes, I hold crypto. I am holding around how many units? Let me tell you. I'm holding around 670 units of Sui that I'm talking about. Other than that, I'm also holding small little chunk of BNB. I'm holding USDT as well, very small. No, hold on. How many units do I hold? 669. Kama, you asked this question. Why? I don't know why you asked this question, but yes, I'm holding crypto. I'm holding close to 670 units of Sui. I don't know how does that matter, but you asked, so I'm just telling. Yes, I do, and I trade in crypto, and I basically trade with like like good size amount of. I don't trade with leverage. I trade with spot, and I basically make like trade with $1,000, $2,000 or things like that. So yeah, futures also I do it depending on how the markets are. If markets are negative and I'm not having any buy opportunity, then I do futures as well. And if in case markets are doing positive, going good and all of that, then I look for buying opportunities. So I trade in both the directions. So that's how I do it. I don't know why you asked this question, why you're asking this question, but I can see I have this. Can you see 669 units is what I'm holding, 669 units. Like I think it should be close around $2,500. worth crypto I'm holding at the moment. Maybe I'm going to enhance that position anyways. I will be doing that. Yeah. So with that being said, actually, I don't like sharing my personal portfolios and all of that. I don't like to do that because I don't like sharing my personal information. But still, I share it. Reason being, you guys want to see the results, and you sometimes believe based on results, and also I kind of share it. So yeah, that's what it is. But otherwise, I don't like to. Anyways, 394738. Yes, my dear. Any questions for me? Why has it disappeared? Actually, I don't know. He asked the question and he disappeared. I think yesterday when we were trading, the range we determined basically, I think both uh, lowest and the highest side, I think we basically saw it coming lowest. We didn't see it rising. We calculated both the sides, right? We calculated what if it goes up, what if it goes down, what if it is positive, what if it is negative. Both the calculations we did, but I think the negative one uh, happened. Market didn't move positive because this resistance, I think I remember 3446 that was there yesterday didn't break through. अच्छा आपके एंट्री प्राइस तक आके गया है यार ये जोहेब आपके एंट्री प्राइस तक लिक्विडिटी स्वीप करके गया है ये स्टिल 60 मिनट्स पे अभी भी अप ट्रेंड में ही है 15 थोड़ा बायर्स वीक हो गए हैं ट्रेंड भी थोड़ा वीक होते हुए नजर आ रहा है न्यूट्रल जोन के आसपास है 4 आवर्स पे बायर्स कंट्रोल में है ट्रेंड थोड़ा सा स्ट्रॉन्ग है बट नॉट वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड अगेन आरएसआई न्यूट्रल जोन के नजदीक पहुंच गया है खेल रहा है यार तमाशे कर रहा है बहुत ज्यादा दिमाग खराब कर रहा है सच में ना आई गेट इरिटेटेड समटाइम्स देखो जब आपको मैंने एंट्री दी थी सारे के सारे ना बाइंग कंडीशन के लिए पूरी वैलिडेशंस लाइक यू नो वैलिड हो रही थी पूरे पॉइंट्स जो हमें चाहिए ना जो चीजें हम देखकर एंट्री मारते हैं तो वो सारे पॉइंट्स हो रही थी पर ये अब ना कभी कभी समटाइम मुझे एक चीज मुझे खुद को भी बहुत इरिटेट करती है और समझ में नहीं आती है कि जब सारे कंडीशन समटाइम्स मीट करते हैं तो फिर मार्केट यू नो ऑपोजिट बिहेव करके वापस क्यों आती है करके शायद ये मार्केट का तरीका ही है नो मैटर कंडीशन क्या भी हो आप जिस भी कंडीशन में आप एंटर करते हो वो ना उसके ऑपोजिट आप बिहेव करके आपको मतलब ना आपके इमोशंस और आपके पेशेंस के साथ बहुत खेलती है फिर थका थका के तब जाके आपको कुछ वो पेनीज देगी जो कि बेसिकली आपको लगेगा यार यार इतना वेट करने के बाद मेरे हाथ को क्या ही लगाना तो ये मार्केट का हमेशा से है बिकॉज मैं पिछले 1.5-2 साल से ऑलमोस्ट ट्रेड कर रही हूँ, तो दिस आई एम टेलिंग यू बेस्ड ऑन माय ओन एक्सपीरियंसेस टू, कि आप ये ना सोचे कि दिस इज समथिंग व्हाट यू आर लाइक व्हाट यू आर फेसिंग, इट्स विथ मी, इट्स विथ ऑल द ट्रेडर्स पॉसिबल। ये इसका तरीका ही है। कभी आपने देखा होगा कि आप यू एंटर इनटू अ मार्केट, अगर आपने लोवेस्ट जोन को भी पकड़ के आपने बाई ट्रेड लिया, तभी भी मार्केट ना, आपने जिस पॉइंट से एंट्री ली उसके मिनिमम एक 300 पॉइंट तो वो नीचे गिर के फिर वापस से उठती है। मतलब मैं सुई की बात कर रही हूँ, इथीरियम का थोड़ा अलग होता है। इथीरियम में मतलब 300 पॉइंट नहीं गिरती है वो, बट थोड़ा सा गिर के फिर वापस से उठती है। तो it happens with all the cryptos and it happens with all the traders. This is very common. थकाना, पेशेंस लूज कराना, ये सब इसका पार्ट एंड पार्सल है। सॉरी सर, मैं आपको ये बताना चाहती थी, अगर एक्चुअली क्योंकि मैं शायद उस वक्त ब्रेक पे गई थी जब वो 3247 पे आ गया था, जो कि आपका एंट्री प्राइस था। एक्चुअली मुझे आपको बोलना चाहिए था कि वहां पे ना आप वापस से एग्जिट ले लो, क्योंकि वो नीचे जा रहा है ना, तो वहां पे आपने जो है ना, थोड़ी नीचे से आप अपनी एंट्री पॉइंट बनाओ करके। देखो क्यों, अभी ना आपका प्रॉफिट का जो शायद आपको, आपने जो मार्जिन मतलब जो सेट किया है जो टेक प्रॉफिट, वो अचीवेबल नहीं होगा ऐसा मुझे लगता है। रीजन भी इसने अभी जो स्विंग है यहाँ पे बनाया ना, अब यही जोन को वापस से वो टेस्ट करेगी। यानी यहाँ पर प्राइस रिजेक्ट हुआ है, ये जो लंबी सी विक हुई है ना, तो अगर यहाँ पर वो पहुंच गया था तो आपने इसको अगर एग्जिट मान ली होती ना, और फिर ये वाली जोन में जब वो आ गया, यहाँ पे वो आपने फिर से एंट्री बनाई होती, तो अभी क्या है ना, प्राइस क्या करेगा, इस जोन को पक्का टेस्ट करने की कोशिश करेगा। तो अब आपके पास अगेन ऑप्शन ये रहेगा कि अगर वो जोन को वो टेस्ट कर रहा है, तो या तो आप अपना एग्जिट मार के वहां से निकल जाओ, क्योंकि अगर वो उसके अबव नहीं गया तो फिर हो सकता है कि फिर आपका ना मतलब जो टारगेट है वो शायद अचीव नहीं होगा, क्योंकि ये एक नया स्विंग है इसने जो क्रिएट कर दिया है ना यहाँ पर, वो एक थोड़ा सा मेरे अंदर दिमाग में डाउट क्रिएट कर रहा है। मेरी ये गट फीलिंग कह रही है। एडवांटेज या डिसएडवांटेज आपका यही होगा कि भाई आपने नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस पे निकाल दिया, बट फिर हम एक एंट्री प्लान कर सकते हैं और थोड़े और लोअर लेवल से वो एक हम नई स्ट्रेटजी बना सकते हैं। या फिर अगर आप फिर उसको वेट करोगे, तो उसमें अगेन प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ 50-50 चांस बन जाएंगे कि हो सकता है कि वो रेजिस्टेंस को टच करे या ना करे, या फिर इसको ब्रेक पास करके निकले या ना निकले, वो 50-50 का एक चांस बन जाएगा। ठीक है, अभी जो मूव होगा इसमें भी आपको स्टिल प्रॉफिट होने के मुझे नहीं लगता चांसेस होंगे, क्योंकि वो अभी स्टिल खेल रहा है। अब आप देखो यहाँ पर आपका वो एंट्री प्राइस को यहाँ पर उसने टेस्ट किया, अब फिर वो ये जोन को टेस्ट करेगा यहाँ से, और वो जोन को जब तक वो टेस्ट करेगा, आप अगर पेशेंटली उसको हैंडल कर सकते हो तो ठीक है, नहीं तो आपने बेसिकली नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस पे आप निकाल लो, और फिर जब वो जो नीचे के लेवल पे वो पहुंच गया है, उस वक्त आप अपनी एंट्री बना सकते हो। या नहीं, आपके अंदर पेशेंस है, सबर कर सकते हो, डोंट माइंड डूइंग इट, चाहे स्ट्रीम चलो नहीं चलो, आई एम देयर आई एम नॉट देयर, यू वांट टू वेट यू कैन वेट। बिगर टाइम फ्रेम्स आर स्टिल वैलिडेटिंग बाय पोजीशन, पर शॉर्टर टाइम फ्रेम पे लगता है कि प्रॉपर लिक्विडिटी नहीं है स्टिल। इसीलिए देखो आपने यहाँ पर आज जो आपने 3247 पे एंट्री बनाई थी, इधर यहाँ बनाई रही था आपने 3247, देखो मार्केट उसके ऊपर प्रीवियसली भी सिर्फ यहीं तक जा पाई, 49 तक ही जा पाई। तो बायर्स यहाँ पे स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं हो रहे हैं, यहाँ भी नहीं हुआ स्ट्रॉन्ग जहाँ पे आपने शायद यहाँ पर आपने एंट्री बनाई थी, फिर यहाँ पे उसे वापस से टेस्ट किया, यहाँ पे भी प्राइस रिजेक्ट हो रहा है, यानी इधर भी कोई एंट्री नहीं बना रहा है कोई भी ना। थिंक पीपल आर फियरिंग, यहाँ पे भी एंट्री नहीं बना रहे हैं लोग। प्राइस आपके एंट्री प्राइस से थोड़ा भी ऊपर होते हुए नजर आए ना, तो आप एग्जिट बनाने की कोशिश कर लेना, बिकॉज मुझे लगता है कि बायर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं हो रहे हैं ना, या फिर ये थोड़ा सा आपको पेशेंट आपको थोड़ा सा थका के ये देगा। दोनों के भी चांसेस बराबर है, बोथ आर इक्विवेलेंट, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ इट रीचिंग एंड नॉट रीचिंग बोथ आर 50-50 अगेन। सो it's up to you now what you want to do. I give you my personal opinion कि वो जोन में मुझे क्या लग रहा है मैं आपको बता रही हूँ। ज्यादा सबर करने से भी कभी कभी बहुत ज्यादा भी नुकसान बढ़ जाता है, इसीलिए मैं बहुत सबर भी नहीं करने के लिए बोलती हूँ, स्पेशली एटलीस्ट इन फ्यूचर्स में तो मैं बहुत सबर करने के लिए नहीं बोलती हूँ। $5-10 भी अगर अगेंस्ट हो जाता है आपके तो आपको नहीं रुकना चाहिए, पर यहाँ पे इसने आपके जोन को टेस्ट किया है, तो मेरी फीलिंग कह रही है कि वो वापस से वो रीटेस्ट करेगा उस जोन पे, उसको वापस से ब्रेक करके निकलेगा नहीं निकलेगा इसके हमारे पास 50-50 प्रोबेबिलिटी है। तो अब जब वो आपके प्राइस लेवल पे पहुंच जाएगा ना, ये आपकी डिसीजन है कि आपको ना एग्जिट मारना है उस पर, नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस पे आप एग्जिट मार के फिर एक री एंट्री बनाने की कोशिश करो, थिंकिंग दैट कि हमारा लाइक यू नो एनालिसिस तो हमारी सही फिट है, लेकिन हमारी लक ने साथ नहीं दिया, बायर्स वहां पे स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं हुए आपके साथ, आपने जिस एंट्री प्राइस पे आपने बनाया, वो एक चीज आप कर सकते हो, या फिर आपको थोड़ा लॉन्ग वेट करना पड़ेगा। इमीडिएटली तो मुझे ऐसा होते हुए नजर नहीं आ रहा है, बट लेट्स सी, कभी किस्मत इमीडिएटली साथ भी दे देती है, कभी कभी इट्स काइंड ऑफ लिटिल डिफिकल्ट टू। आपका क्या ओपिनियन है 205636? जोहेब आपका क्या ओपिनियन है, आपको क्या लगता है? मैंने तो अपना आई गिव यू माय ओपिनियन, व्हाट आई फील एंड व्हाट आई थिंक अबाउट इट। आई थिंक शॉर्ट टर्म में ये बेसिकली अभी थोड़ी देर पुल बैक लगा कर बैठी है, क्योंकि इनफ लिक्विडिटी उसको मिल नहीं रही है, 48 पर आ गई है हमारे साइड पर, still below neutral zone. Sometimes you have to action lies. हाँ, वही बोल रही हूँ मैं आपको, क्योंकि क्या है ना, कभी कभी अभी देखो द टाइम वी एंटर्ड इनटू द मार्केट, मैं आपको आप लोगों को हमेशा बोलती रहती हूँ, राइट, द टाइम वी एंटर द मार्केट, मे बी एट दैट पॉइंट इन टाइम वट एवर द कंडीशंस आर showing, we take the trade as per that. But after we take the trade, sometimes the conditions change like immediately. Maybe buyers, they don't become strong, sellers become strong, things like that. तो अब ऐसे में अब आपको ऑप्शन यही होता है कि अगर वो प्राइस उधर की जोन पे रीटेस्ट कर रहा है, उसको ब्रेक करके नहीं निकल पा रहा है, तो बेटर है कि एग्जिट मार लो उधर, नो प्रॉफिट नो गेन पे, लाइक इट्स लाइक अ ब्रेक इवन फॉर यू, नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस, एंड देन अगेन आप अपने थोड़े नीचे से जब प्राइस वापस से उठेगा, वहां से फिर से एंट्री बनाने की कोशिश कर सकते हैं हम लोग, यही एक ऑप्शन होता है। अदरवाइज उसके पीछे लगे रहेंगे ना, तो फिर यू आर लाइक गोइंग टू गेट स्टक फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्गर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, विच इज वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम एंड एनर्जी। तो अब ये $5-10 के लिए इतना पेन देखो होता है, दिस इज हाउ इट हैपेंस, $5-10 समटाइम्स इट टेक्स, मतलब ना 8-8 आवर्स भी लग जाते हैं कभी कभी, मैंने अपनी एक्सपीरियंस में मैं कह रही हूँ, कभी कभी सिर्फ वो $5-10 के लिए 8-8 घंटे आपको उसके पीछे पड़े रहना होता है, फिर वो पूरा नीचे जाके वहां से लिक्विडिटी लेके वापस से फिर ऊपर 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 आएगी, बहुत होता है ऐसा। तो अगर वो आपके टेस्ट कर रही है जोन को, तो एग्जिट मार के फिर आप नीचे से एंट्री बनाने की कोशिश करो। पर ये जो मैं आपको बता रही हूँ ना, ये हर वक्त भी नेसेसरी नहीं है आपको, लाइक वैलिड होगा, ये इट विल जस्टिफाई, बिकॉज क्या होता है, आप मोमेंट यू एग्जिट द मार्केट, आप देखोगे कि सडनली अब मार्केट ऊपर जाने लगेगी, ये भी होता है, कभी कभी गौर किया आपने ये चीज को, कि यू टिल द टाइम यू आर वेटिंग फॉर द प्रॉफिट, वो आपको नहीं देगी, जैसे ही आप एग्जिट मारोगे, वहां से वो ऊपर जाने की कोशिश करती है, और वो देख के और आपको मतलब ना, इट काइंड ऑफ ब्रेक्स योर हार्ट, एंड इट काइंड ऑफ मेक्स यू फील सो डिसअपॉइंटेड, यार मैंने थोड़ा और सब्र कर लिया होता, थोड़ा और ये कर लिया होता, वो कर लिया। पर ये शायद मुझे लगता है कि मार्केट की ना मतलब मैनिपुलेशन होती है, इसमें हमारा कोई कंट्रोल नहीं होता है। अगर हमने सही ठीक ठाक एनालिसिस भी फिट की हो, या हमने सब कुछ सही किया भी हो, तो मुझे लगता है कि वो मार्केट को ना मैनिपुलेट करने की आदत होती है, वो नो मैटर आप मतलब 100% एक्यूरेट बाई ट्रेड भी लो, आप 100% एक्यूरेट सेल ट्रेड भी लो, कुछ भी लो ना, वो चाहती है कि आप लॉस में बेच दो ताकि उसका फायदा हो, समझ रहे हो? तो ये शायद, मतलब मैं 100% फुल प्रूफ तो नहीं कह सकती इस बारे में, पर ये मैं बेस्ड ऑन माय एक्सपीरियंस बोल रही हूँ कि शायद इसमें कुछ एल्गोरिदम है, आई डोंट नो, कुछ होता होगा शायद, आई डोंट नो। ये मैं जस्ट अजम्पशंस पे कह रही हूँ, इसका कोई प्रूफ नहीं है क्योंकि मेरे साथ होता है ना अक्सर, कभी कभी जैसे मैंने बाई ट्रेड लगाया, तो जानबूझ के मतलब ना नीचे जाने की कोशिश करती है, मैंने सेल लगाया हुआ होता है तो जानबूझ के बाई पे जाया करती है। तो आई थिंक आपने भी वो मूवमेंट को खो दिया एक्चुअली, आई थिंक यू मस्ट हैव like you might have also missed it, maybe I went on a break shayad, I don't know, but I don't know what you did when that price was retesting your entry price. बायर्स वीक हो रहे हैं, सेलर्स कंट्रोल में है, ट्रेंड भी वीक है, न्यूट्रल जोन के नीचे चल रहा है, थोड़ा और शायद नीचे टेस्ट करके वो वापस उठेगी। Yes, my dear. Thanks for what? So last 10, 20. It's a bit very confusing state of mind right now. आपने स्टॉप लॉस भी नहीं लगाया, राइट? स्टॉप लॉस भी नहीं लगा आपने एट मैंने आपको बोला था $5-10 के लेवल से स्टॉप लॉस लगाना चाहिए करके। हमने जो एंट्री बनाई थी वो बहुत सही बनाई थी हमने, पर स्ट्रॉन्ग क्यों नहीं हो रही है मार्केट, समझ नहीं आ रहा है। हालांकि जिस समय पे एंट्री बनाई थी उस समय पे बायर्स कंट्रोल में थे, बायर्स सब स्ट्रॉन्ग थे, सब कुछ था। अभी मुझे आपसे ज्यादा मुझे एक्चुअली फ्रस्ट्रेशन हो रहा है। कितने का लॉस चल रहा है आपको? कितने का लॉस चल रहा है? Zoeb, how much loss? 689543 high. Sorry, my dear, I don't know how much. I mean, bonus I have no control over. आपको KYC complete करने के बाद you get the chance to enter into lottery or something. That's how you get the bonus. But bonus basically is something not. I don't give bonus to anybody. तो आपको KYC complete करके फिर आपने I think वो लॉटरी के उसमें आपको पार्टिसिपेट करना पड़ेगा. That's how you will be able to do it. Six 620 Any questions for me? राइट स्ट्रेटेजी, राइट ये होता था अगर आपने, जब वो आपके प्राइस को रिटेस्ट की थी ना, तब आपने अगर उसको थोड़ा अटेंशन पे किया, अगर उसने उसको ब्रेक करके ऊपर नहीं गई थी वक्त, आपने एग्जिट बना लेना था उस वक्त। गलती आपकी भी नहीं है, गलती मेरी भी नहीं है यहाँ पर। आई थिंक मैं भी शायद ब्रेक पर गई हुई थी उस वक्त, मैंने नहीं देखा। हालांकि मैंने आपको मैसेज डाला शायद टेलीग्राम में कि बी रेडी। अगर वो ब्रेक पास करके नहीं निकली थी, वहां पर रिजेक्ट हुई थी, तो आपने वहां पर एग्जिट बना लेना था, नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस पे। इसीलिए मैं आपको बार बार कह रही थी कि दो स्क्रीन पर ऑन रखो अपना चीजें, ताकि यू आर डूइंग बोथ द थिंग्स साइमल्टेनियसली। अगर एक सेकेंड भी मार्केट आपके अगेंस्ट मूव होते हुए नजर आ रही है while you are away from the screen, तो आप लिमिट ऑर्डर तो भी प्लेस करके आप हटो, या फिर मैं आपको बोल रही थी क्लियरली कि दो स्क्रीन पर बने रहो। कुछ भी एक सेकंड का भी मतलब वो होता है, आगे पीछे होता है, तो फिर आप एग्जिट मार सकते हो कर। आई डोंट नो आपने वो बात सुनी थी मेरी या नहीं सुनी, पता नहीं। ये आखिरी पड़ाव है हमारे पास। अगर इस सपोर्ट जोन पे वापस से बायर स्ट्रॉन्ग बन जाते हैं और प्राइस यहाँ से रिवर्स कर जाए, तो हमारे लिए सही है, वरना तो वी हैव टू एग्जिट इट एट अ लॉस ओनली। यू कांट डू एनीथिंग अबाउट इट, बिकॉज अभी फिलहाल कैसा हो गया पता है? अगर आपके अगर ये वापस पलट भी गई ना, तो ये जो स्विंग था यहाँ पर जो क्रिएट हुआ है, वो वापस से फिर रीटेस्ट होने के लिए बहुत उसको काफी टाइम लग जाएगा, और फिर बेसिकली ये वाला जो है ना जोन फिर से उसको रिविजिट करे, या फिर वो जो हम लोग रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड लगाते हैं ना, वो फिर यहाँ तक पहुंच पाएगा नहीं पहुंच पाएगा, ये एक अनसर्टेनिटी है यहाँ पर। देखो फिबोनाची पे भी ये 0.786 पर पहुंच गया। अगर ये 1 या 1 के आगे पहुंच जाएगा, तो फिर शॉर्ट टर्म में डाउन ट्रेंड शुरू हो जाएगा यहाँ पर। तो ऐसे में तो फिर आपका फ्यूचर्स में जितना लंबा समय आप रुकेंगे उतना लॉस आप बढ़ाते जाएंगे। फ्यूचर्स में लंबा समय रुकना एडवाइजेबल नहीं होता, इसीलिए तो स्टॉप लॉसेस के साथ हम बोलते हैं कि आप लोग को ट्रेड करना चाहिए। अगर ये बेसिकली स्पॉट होता तो मैं आपको फिर मैं बोलती कि जो है ना रुक जाओ। यहाँ पर प्रॉब्लम ये है कि आप जितना रुकोगे ना, इसको बीमारी है कि बेसिकली ये तो चाहती है, क्योंकि आपने लेवरेज ले रखा है, तो ये तो चाहती है कि आपका नुकसान हो, तो ये आपके साथ हर तरीके से खेलेगी। तो दो सिनेरियोज है हमारे पास यहाँ पर, क्योंकि वो ओवर सोल्ड में चले गई है तो रिवर्सल के बहुत चांसेस होते हैं, यहाँ से ऑब्वियसली प्राइस वापस से फिर से उठेगा। ये एक है। दूसरा दूसरा ये है कि अगर सेलर्स स्टिल यहाँ पे कंट्रोल में आ जाएंगे तो फिर आपका डाउन ट्रेंड हो सकता है शुरू हो जाए और आपका लॉस जो है ना वो बढ़ जाए, दोनों भी आपके पास है। दूसरा ये है कि अगर ये रिवर्स हो गया, जैसे यहाँ पर भी रिवर्स होने का दिख रहा है लेकिन कंफर्म्ड नहीं है, तो हो भी सकता है कि थोड़ा और वो अगर ऊपर चला जाए तो आपका रिस्क जो लॉस आप वो जो आप लॉस अभी फिलहाल बेयर कर रहे हो वो थोड़ा सा कम हो सकता है। पर इस वाली ट्रेड में मुझे बहुत ही कम प्रॉफिट होते हुए नजर आ रहा है कि प्रेजेंट कंडीशन में तो प्रॉफिट होते हुए नजर नहीं आ रहा है एक्चुअली स्पीकिंग। Hello, 7000263. Hello. ये छोटे टाइम फ्रेम्स पर बड़े टाइम फ्रेम्स पर भी ये बेसिकली डाउन ट्रेंड की तरफ मूव हो रही है, तो मुझे लग रहा है कि आपको और होल्ड करने पर ही, अगर डाउन ट्रेंड अगर शुरू हो जाएगा ना बिगर टाइम फ्रेम्स पर, तो फिर बहुत बड़ी मुश्किल में आ सकते हैं। तो अगर ये बेसिकली रिट्रेस कर जाएगी तो आपको निकाल लेना पड़ेगा, और दूसरा जो है ना आपको अगर रिट्रेस नहीं कर पाएगी ना तो फिर ये नुकसान और आपका बढ़ते जाएगा। तो यू हैव टू बी केयरफुल व्हाट यू वांट टू डू। आप मेरे ऊपर ये मुझे लग रहा है कि बिगर टाइम फ्रेम पर भी अभी ये डाउन ट्रेंड में जा रही है आपका। मुझे नहीं लगता कि अभी वापस से ना वो उस जगह पे पहुंचना, बहुत टाइम लग जाएगा, जिससे आपका और लिक्विडेशन प्राइस पे आप बहुत करीब पहुंच जाओगे। लिक्विडेशन प्राइस क्या बता रहा है एक बार जल्दी इमीडिएटली चेक करिए। अगर इन केस लिक्विडेशन प्राइस में भी कैपेसिटी है स्टिल, तो होल्ड करें, नहीं तो फिर एग्जिट मारे, बिकॉज इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू वर्क आउट। नो मैटर अगर ये रिट्रेस भी हो जाएगी तो जिस तरीके से गिर गई है फिलहाल, वो उतनी लेवल पे आपकी एंट्री प्राइस अब पहुंचने के लिए इसको बहुत टाइम लग जाएगा। जब जब मार्केट आपके अगेंस्ट $5-10 भी अगेंस्ट हुई थी, मैं हमेशा डिस्क्लेमर देती हूँ कि आप लोग को एग्जिट मारना है करके। आपने वहां मारना चाहिए था या नहीं, तो जो वो रिट्रेस हुई थी, आई डोंट नो, मैं तो ब्रेक पर गई थी, मुझे नहीं पता कि मैं तो ब्रेक पर गई थी, बट आपको मैंने बोला था कि लिमिट ऑर्डर प्लेस कर लो या फिर जो है ना अपना टाइट स्टॉप लॉस या जो भी है ना वो लगा के रखो हमेशा करके। आई डोंट नो आपने दोनों का इस्तेमाल किया या नहीं किया, आई हैव नो आइडिया। तो अभी इतना ज्यादा गिर गई, इसी वजह से मैं बार बार कहती रहती हूँ कि अगर 1 सेकंड भी आप अपनी स्क्रीन से हटोगे तो बहुत कुछ हो सकता है। तो यही वजह से मैं बार बार या तो स्टॉप लॉस का इस्तेमाल के लिए बोलती हूँ या नहीं तो फिर आप लोग को बोलती हूँ कि ऑर्डर्स प्लेस करके ऑलरेडी बैठो। हटोगे तो फ्यूचर में कोई गारंटी नहीं होती है, कुछ भी गारंटी नहीं होती है कि आपका ना पैसा कहीं भी सेफ गार्डेड है कर। एग्जिट कर दिया क्या आपने? एग्जिट कर दिया क्या आपने? एग्जिट कर दिया क्या आपने अभी, या फिर अभी स्टिल बनी हो उसमें? हम्म। गाइस इससे बहुत क्लियर कट ये एक सीखने को मिलती है। द वेरी बिग moral of the story here is that when you are taking futures trade, even a second and a millisecond matters a lot. And this is what I'm exactly talking about. And I told you guys that put very tight stop losses, $5 $10 से ज्यादा आपको रिस्क नहीं करना चाहिए when you're taking a trade, because प्रॉफिट होना है तो आपको नेक्स्ट 5-10 मिनट्स में ही आपका प्रॉफिट हो जाता है, जो भी आप पोजीशन लेते हो। अगर नहीं होता है तो फिर यही होता है। तो इसी तरीके से ये मार्केट आपको मैनिपुलेट करती है, इसी तरीके से आपका दिमाग खराब करती है, और फिर आपको आउट ऑफ फियर या आउट ऑफ नुकसान के तहत आपको जो है ना बेसिकली बहुत सता कर आपको अपना प्रॉफिट देती है, या फिर आपको तंग करती है। तो आई एम रियली फीलिंग बैड। आपने स्टार्टिंग में ही $5 या $10 के ऊपर स्टॉप लॉस लगा लिया होता ना, तो ये इतना आपको नुकसान बर्दाश्त करने की जरूरत नहीं होती थी। मैंने आपको बोला था ये बात, और मैं कई बार ये स्ट्रीम्स में बोलती रहती हूँ कि आप लोग को टाइट स्टॉप लॉसेस लगाने, और एक भी मिली सेकेंड आप बेसिकली अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते अपनी जगह से हिलने के लिए, जब आप स्पॉट ट्रेडिंग सॉरी फ्यूचर्स ट्रेडिंग कर रहे हो। स्पॉट में तो फिर भी, क्योंकि आप जब तक बेच नहीं रहे हो वो आप ही के वॉलेट में पड़ा है जितने दिन महीने साल। पर फ्यूचर्स में क्योंकि आप लेवरेज यूज करते हो, तो इसमें तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है। एक एक मिली सेकेंड मैटर करता है यार। आपने बेसिकली जो है ना, आप अपनी डेस्क से 5 सेकंड के लिए भी हटोगे ना, और वो जिस प्राइस उसको छू के वापस निकल जाएगा ना, तो आपको जो है ना आपका ट्रेड नहीं कंप्लीट होगा। तो विथ इवन मिली सेकेंड एंड इज इवन क्या कहते हैं ना, वो अगर आपके प्राइस टारगेट से $1 भी नीचे से वापस पलटी मार लिया ना, तो इट विल नॉट हैपन। ये बात मैंने आपको 2-3 स्ट्रीम्स में भी बोली है, कल की भी स्ट्रीम में बोला है, शायद आज भी बोला मैंने आपको। इनफैक्ट ब्रेक पे जाने से पहले भी बोला था कि मैं ब्रेक पे जा रही हूँ, लेकिन दैट डजंट मीन के आप लोग ये रिस्क ले सकते हैं। जो ट्रेड में है उन लोग मिली सेकेंड का भी अपनी स्क्रीन से आप लोग हटे नहीं, और अगर आप हट रहे हो तो आप लोग को स्टॉप लॉसेस लगा के या आपके लिमिट ऑर्डर्स लगा के आपको अपने हटने हैं करके। आई फील बैड फॉर पीपल हु आर लूजिंग आउट ऑन मनी, बट यही है रियलिटी फ्यूचर्स ट्रेडिंग की, कि ये आपको ना आपके टारगेट या आपके जगह पर लेके जाकर बहुत नजदीक से आपको ना वापस से घूम जाती है। तो इसमें ना आप मिली सेकेंड का भी वेट नहीं कर सकते। इट्स दैट रिस्की एंड दैट क्रेजी। अभी देखो मार्केट इतनी स्ट्रांग लग रही थी, मूविंग एवरेज के ऊपर भी चली गई थी, सब कुछ था, सब मूविंग एवरेज के ऊपर जो है ना नजर आ रहा था कि बाइंग स्ट्रांग है एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट। तो सारे के सारे कंडीशंस वाज गुड, बट सडनली पता नहीं बायस जो है ना बायर स्ट्रेंथ लूज करने लगे और सेलर स्ट्रांग हो गए इस जगह पर, और मार्केट कंप्लीटली मैनिपुलेट कर गई। तो ऐसे में इस तरीके से जो ये चीजें होती है, नोबडी कैन से एनीथिंग, इसमें कोई किसी का कोई कंट्रोल नहीं है। नाउ हाउ द थिंग्स हैपन इन द बैकग्राउंड नोबडी नोज इंक्लूडिंग मी। अगर आप लोग ये सोचे कि मैंने गलत राय मशवरे किए या गलत एडवाइजेस किए एंड ऑल दैट, देन लेट मी टेल यू कि नोबडी ऑन दिस अर्थ नोज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग बिहाइंड। सो उस समय पे जो कंडीशन थी उसको देखते हुए मैंने आपको अगर ट्रेड दिया, and in coming next few seconds minutes something changes, the condition changes, it's not in my hand. Please remember this, guys. um, while I might have suggested you looking at those conditions, but every second, every minute, whatever happens in the market and anything is changing there, nobody has control over it. So please understand this. That's why I also say, I give a disclaimer also in most of my sessions that these are not financial advices and these are all guidances. In case you want to take the guidance, take it. You want to take the financial advice, take it. If not, use your own logic, brains and everything as well. क्योंकि इसमें कोई किसी का कोई हाथ नहीं होता है, किसी का कोई कंट्रोल नहीं होता। नोबडी नोज व्हाट्स हैपनिंग, व्हाट इज द एक्चुअल सिनेरियो। तो ये एक अच्छी सी सीख थी फॉर ऑल द व्यूअर्स हुएवर इज वाचिंग। अगर आप लोगों में से किसी ने ट्रेड लिया है तो स्टॉप लॉस अगर आप लोग नहीं लगाते हो, तो फ्यूचर्स में सबसे बड़ी गलती, स्टॉप लॉस के बिना आप ट्रेड करते हो तो सबसे बड़ी गलती आप नहीं कर रहे हो। Don't do this mistake. And the moment you see $5-10 का नुकसान हो रहा है, एग्जिट मार दे प्लीज। तो उससे ज्यादा आपको नुकसान लेना नहीं चाहिए, बिकॉज मार्केट आपके अगेंस्ट जा रही है, मतलब $5 से ज्यादा आपको नुकसान नहीं लेना चाहिए. It's not worth the shot. Anyways, I want you guys to remember all these things while you're taking a trade. I will be live again between 4 to 8 p.m. Dubai time. So stay tuned and I will see you tomorrow with a lot more new and exciting things coming our way. I'm really sorry in case वैसे तो मैंने कोई मिसगाइडेंस नहीं की है, मुझे पता है, लेकिन आप लोग को भी रिमेम्बर करना है कि यू ऑल्सो हैव टू यूज योर ब्रेन्स एंड एट टाइम्स एक्ट वेरी क्विक. यू कांट सिंपली सिट एंड वेट, क्योंकि 1 मिली सेकेंड में भी सडन डिप हो जाता है, तो बहुत मेजर चेंजेस आ जाते हैं बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली. तो थोड़ा सा ध्यान देकर ट्रेड करें और सेफली ट्रेड करें. And yeah, we will continue talking tomorrow, and let's have some um, useful talks tomorrow, and let's discuss a lot more coming in. So with that, I'm Nida Prince signing off from Zbit. I will see you guys tomorrow with new and exciting episode of Zbit, where we are going to talk about crypto and all the other related